It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Oh, it is another beautiful day in South Florida, and this is the KVJ Show. So happy to be here. What up, Bird?
What up?
How you doing today?
Great.
Good. Glad to see you back in here. You're looking fresh.
We're getting there. I'm like 68% fresh.
Keep in mind, my standard's been lowered by watching you the last couple of weeks. Comparatively, you're looking very fresh.
I do. At least I'm getting some color back to my skin.
Yeah, you look a lot better than you used to.
The meds work.
Yeah. Go figure, huh?
No, medicine does work.
Antibiotics work when you've been poisoned by lettuce.
Well, even just the IVs that replenish your liquids, they work. You can feel that working pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
When you're dehydrated.
No, it is an amazing concept. It really is. The first time I ever heard about that, I was talking to some paramedics doing a club gig, and they were talking about how the next day after they go power drinking, they just do these IVs, and like you feel like you didn't have a drop an hour later. I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, as soon as you're done with the IV, you're like, it's all the way back.
Because you're just like, bam.
Crazy. What a concept.
All the things I broke last night, I fixed them just now.
What a concept, yeah.
It wore off in about 12 hours, and I was dehydrated again. But I'll tell you what a great 12 hours.
That's all right, man.
Those hospital hours were.
12 hours of relief. Take whatever you can get. That's a beautiful thing. I know, Virginia, you had a very busy night last night. You were doing kind of some... I guess, discovery work. You were getting ready for your plant bingo on Saturday, so you stalked the bingo teller last night at the Moose Lodge.
Yep, I got in there. I tried to get a good feel for how the Moose does bingo, because...
Nobody does it better than the Moose. I hear they're the best of the bingo callers.
I actually had a really fun time all by myself, just yucking it up with the, senior citizens.
Is the Moose open? Is that open 7 days a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was Monday, and it was a packed house.
Yeah, you were telling me, like, it's just always a party in there.
They do different gambling stuff every night, and so people love it.
Do these people have jobs?
A lot are retired.
Okay.
And when I say a lot, I mean like 80%. Last night, it appeared to be... Bless his heart. The poor guy next to me. I mean, he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
And he can't hear well. So every time they would call a number in bingo, he'd be like, what? I'd be like, B4. I have to keep telling him the number because he can't hear.
So this is your click now.
I mean, it was kind of adorable.
Okay.
It was fun.
All right.
I learned a lot about how the Moose calls bingo. So now I'm ready for Plant Bingo to benefit Maddie's Fight Foundation on Saturday at the Jupiter Tequesta Moose Lodge at noon.
Look, I'm in the market for some plants. I'm also very competitive when it comes to bingo.
The great thing about these plants is the Moose is buying them and buying them from the Jupiter High School Horticulture Club. So it's kind of benefiting that beautiful group of kids over at Jupiter High School. And then all the money raised from selling the bingo cards, I think we're going to sell them for $5 a piece.
All right.
All the money from selling the bingo cards goes right to Maddie's Fight.
Well, that's what you call it, a win-win, Virginia.
Right?
Question, can you pay to play, meaning if you see a plant that's real sexy, like, can you offer more to buy that plant?
Absolutely. If somebody wins a plant that you want, you can absolutely bribe them. But here's the thing that I'm also going to do. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy little gift cards and I'm going to stick them in the plants. So some plants also come with like a $10 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts or something like that too. So just little goodies, and all the plants will have a little picture of Maddie from Maddie's Fight Foundation on them. So it's a commemorative pot as well.
You want a plant and a donut. This sounds like a stoner event.
Somebody did make a joke last night. Plant bingo. What kind of plants you got?
I mean, this sounds...
I said, no. There's no Denny's plants. It's not any kind of illegal greenery that you're not allowed to grow.
I love it.
It'll be fun.
You said you had a little bit of an issue with your Uber. Was that to the Moose Lodge last night?
It was. So, I'm trying to be responsible. I don't drink and drive. And if I'm going to bingo, I want to drink. So I ordered an Uber, and I gave myself an hour cushion with this Uber to get to my house and to get to where I needed to be, because I know these Ubers are just a mess. This Uber driver lady, she gets to like 2 minutes from my house. She goes to the wrong development and she's calling me. So I answer and she's like, I don't know where you are. I said, you're so close to my house. The guy at the security desk where she is tells her exactly where to go to my house, and she can't figure it out. She cancels the ride when she's 2 minutes away from my house. 2 minutes away.
Oh, I know that.
After waiting for 18 minutes for her to arrive, she cancels when she's 2 minutes away. So then Uber gives me a new driver, but that one is 20 minutes away. And I'm like, I can't wait another 20 minutes. I just have to have Panda drive me.
Oh, man.
So I cancel the ride with the second driver that they assign me. And then they try to slap me with a $6.50 cancellation fee.
Yeah, there's a weird trick they do where they say they're coming, then all of a sudden it goes from 4 minutes to 6 minutes, and then they just stay there for a good 15 minutes. You go to cancel it, then they charge you.
Yeah. Here's the thing about the charge. I figured this out because I immediately lost my S-bomb. I don't care if it's $6 or $60. I'm going to fight you tooth and nail. They will give you a refund really fast when you call them out. So don't just accept the cancellation fee. They're banking that most people are too busy to cancel and go through all the drama.
Yeah.
But do the drama, do the chat bot. It's the AI chat bot on the Uber app, the Lyft app. Immediately contest it, fight it, and they will give you your money back.
Yeah, you're borderline getting some scammy stuff there.
That is very scammy.
Oh, it is.
Because I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you hitting me with a $6.50 cancellation fee? Your girl, your home girl, is the one that couldn't find my house, and then she canceled.
That happened to me when I had to get to work one day. They were going to be at my house by 5:30. Then it was 5:35. Then it was 5:40.
Yep.
Then they say it's going to be 20 minutes. So I cancel it, get charged, and then the next ride was 30 minutes away.
Yes, that's exactly how it goes.
I was like, guys.
So you really do have to order your Ubers like an hour or maybe 2 before you have to be at your destination.
And that's when they're at your house in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
When you go early, they'll be there within 30 seconds.
What I don't love about this is that if they cancel on you, there's no repercussions. You cancel on them, there's a fee. I don't like that. That should be an equal penalty.
I don't know if they get dinged on their end. I don't know how Uber does that. I do know this.
I doubt they do. I can't imagine they would charge them.
There's a shortage of drivers, and so they're not going to do anything to penalize or make upset these drivers. They want drivers.
Yeah, well, let's talk to Waymo.
Dude.
I'm telling you, I mean, if they want to be a pain in the behind and do this kind of stuff, I mean, y'all are not too far away from being technically just written out of this equation.
I went to Miami fully expecting to be scared of the Waymo experience. And I was like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. I left Miami thinking, wow, Waymo is way better than Uber or Lyft.
Okay. Well,
so much better.
a lot of people start experiencing that and having good experiences with it, and then they start getting bad experiences with drivers that cancel at the last minute, costing them 30 minutes or an hour in travel time. Then, yeah, you can bet it's going to happen faster than you would expect.
Oh, one of those moments can ruin your day. If you have an important appointment and you are not able to drive and you're counting on that and they don't come, you miss your appointment.
Bingo starts at 6:30 with or without me.
I don't think rideshare is going to be a job that people can get in 10 years.
No, I think you're right. I think these Waymos are going to figure it out and take over, and then I think they're going to be way more reliable, way safer, and a way better option. And I didn't believe that until I rode in one, and then I was like, oh, damn. This is a totally better experience.
Yeah. Okay. Well, keep messing around out there, y'all. Keep messing around. It's going to happen faster than you would think. Leave your head spinning. Trying to charge Virginia extra.
Oh, no, not today, Uber.
I love starting with some good news, and luckily we got some good news, and it's very rare that we actually have good news about Jbird's health, but that's exactly what we've got today. maybe he's turned a corner. Things are looking up. He's back in studio after battling off whatever kind of little infection that he had going on.
I just call it the lettuce disease.
Okay, lettuce disease.
I don't care what any test said. You had that lettuce disease.
I'm still waiting back for results. That's the one thing people got to realize. Sometimes results take a day or two, 1 to 5 days, they say.
Yeah, I think that's why the numbers probably are the way they are. It's probably a lot more effective than what we've heard in the numbers.
Oh, there's way more numbers than what they're reporting.
E. coli works. It works hard.
When I was in the emergency room, 3 people came in with the same exact symptoms. They were like, oh my gosh, I'm dehydrated.
No, Jbird, that's not possible. There's only 4 cases in Florida.
So were they all in the room with me? Did I have all 4 cases with me?
Something's fishy here. I'm no scientist.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get into the politics of it, but Kevin, it's turned political.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, what hasn't these days?
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
So here you are. You're feeling a little bit better with that, which is good news. And you also have some good news about your hip, you said.
I had a doctor appointment this week with my hip, and they were checking it out, and I have been cleared to be able to do whatever I want now. My hip is completely, fully healed.
Wow.
I have no limitations. Now, I don't want to get tackled by 17 guys on a football field.
Okay.
But I can do whatever I want.
Scratch that off the list of bits.
I mean, I can technically do it. I don't think I want to do it, dog.
It's not smart.
It's just not. I still have another hip to worry about.
Yeah.
We don't want to bust that one.
But as of limitations, there's no more. My next hip doctor appointment is in 5 years.
Whoa.
And this hip's supposed to last me a lifetime.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that was really good news. They showed me the hip on the x-ray, and it's grown into my body.
Do you get like a lifetime guarantee on that? They give you some kind of thing that if this goes out, you get a free hip.
We're going to have to ask my girlfriend. She's the one that's helped me with all of my paperwork.
Okay.
If there's such a difference when I go to a doctor appointment alone and with my girlfriend.
Yeah, she gets it done, huh?
She gets it done, man.
Okay, that's good. It's nice to have that kind of person.
I go in there and I say, I think I have the lettuce disease because I can't even say that word.
Yeah?
So I don't think some of the medical people can say that word.
Everybody needs an advocate. Everybody needs somebody that's going to go with them because the patient is too in their own head and they're going through it and they've got the symptoms and that's tough. You need an advocate that can go with you and listen and take notes and say things, and it's so good.
Well, that's why I never understood people say, you got to go to the doctor right now. Well, I can't go to the doctor right now. I can't get off the couch. Sometimes you're too sick to even go to the doctor. You almost have to wait till you're a little bit better just to go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
People are already asking when the Jbird vs. Virginia dance-off is going to happen.
It is.
Years in the making.
Look, I'm ready.
You are now. Okay. You're to that level?
Left side strong right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's just the right side. Okay. No, my hip feels great.
Okay, that's good news. And you also got some other good news. You're going to be getting your sleep test.
Friday evening, I go in for my sleep test. So
nice.
I know a lot of people have been asking me what the process is like because some people have done the at-home one. I had a lot of people say, Bird, just go to the clinic. Go, they'll do it right.
Gotcha.
They'll know what they're doing, although it does make you feel uneasy when there's a bunch of eyeballs watching you.
Yeah, I don't know if I can fall asleep like that.
I know, it's tough, man.
That's going to be something.
I know, and I don't think they can give you anything to knock you out. I think it's got to be completely just restless.
Yeah, no, they don't want to give you something to knock you out.
Like,
they
wow.
want to see how you sleep in natural.
They give you something that knocks you out. Wow, this guy really sleeps like a baby.
All right, starting today, you got to be careful what you eat because you don't want to be in there farting.
Oh, no, I have been, this is the unhealthiest I've been, if that makes sense.
Kind of. You're making good attempts at your health.
Yes.
But your health has not been great, so you're rebounding from that.
Yeah, I think that's why my body kept breaking down because I kept getting these flus. That's what the doctor said. He goes, dude, you could have had this for a couple months.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling people, if you feel these symptoms, tell your doctor what kind of symptoms you're having, what you think you have, and then they will act appropriately.
Yes, the cyclospora is what you're asking.
Cyclospora, but now say the other word. Cyclosporosis. It's so hard, man.
Yeah, it does get a little bit tricky. Yeah, they're trying to figure out exactly what is going on with this little thing. It's been kind of back and forth a little bit on the blame game here when it comes to that Taylor Farms. They've been on them. They've been off of them. They're like, oh, well, maybe like not total clearance on them. They do make a lot of the lettuce and stuff, so it's very suspect that a lot of the lettuce that we eat in America is from this Taylor Farm. So if they think that is what's caused it, and they're kind of still pointing to their shredded iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms.
That's so the one I get.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one they're kind of still saying that probably had something to do with it.
I tell you what, life's a funny game, Virginia. It's a funny game.
If lettuce is here to kill us, what the hell
know,
now?
right?
It's my new fear, bags of lettuce.
Yes.
I used to always be like, I'll get the salad.
Well, they trick you too. They're like, it's triple washed. You don't even have to wash it. I'm like, sweet, right in the bowl.
It's triple washed by a guy with feces all over his hands.
Yeah.
He just wiped using his right hand.
You just wipe using your lettuce.
It's pretty rough, man.
Yeah. So now they've removed all iceberg lettuce from the region. So they're looking at that and seeing what's going on. The numbers they're still trying to figure out.
But you
so it
can
might
still
take a
eat
while.
iceberg lettuce, Jbird. You just have to cook it.
That's so. Hot lettuce is so gnarly.
Hot lettuce soup.
Oh my god.
Delish.
Duh.
Okay, who do we got that is responsible here for this calamity? Is it going to be Jbird or is it going to be producer Denny's 3-year-old son, Lochlan, that has done this? One of the two of them dropped their toothbrush in the toilet while brushing their teeth. Hopefully that brush didn't go right back in their mouth. We might have another case of some kind of funky fecal disease.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, how many people on this show want to eat poo?
I don't know. Apparently a good bit. I'm going to say that one was Lochlan, because I think Jbird's kind of be very averse to things like that at the moment. What do you think, Virginia?
I'll go Jbird just to be argumentative.
Okay. You, argumentative? What? Who is correct on that one?
That one was Lochlan.
That was Lochlan. Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to multitask, which doesn't work out well for 3-year-olds.
It doesn't work out for a lot of adults.
Amen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is a
yeah.
challenge for anyone.
We usually just to kill two birds when he's taking a bath, we'll have him brush his teeth in the bath. Because then it's like
Aw.
you're getting everything clean at once. It
Sure.
kind of makes the connection. But he has just a habit of just taking things and then when he's done with them, just dropping them wherever he feels like.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I get that.
But we've been leaving the toilet seat up for him, so if he has to go to the potty, he can walk in. He does it all by himself.
Oh, that's nice.
That's big.
Yeah,
That's nice.
You follow him and you cheer him on. But yeah, he gets up, he pulls down his pants, does his
Is
thing.
he
gets-
fully potty trained now?
It's weird. He went through a period where he was, but then occasionally he'll just regress and do these weird. Like one time he walked right up to the potty, and then he's like, "All right, time to pee," and then he just peed all in his pants while standing in front of the potty. Like, it was
Infuriating.
so weird. I go, "You walked all the way up here, bud. You couldn't."
Sometimes you get in a pee slump.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you want to keep him guessing.
Yeah, which he definitely wants to.
That's
but-
good, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, occasionally you'll get an accident. I think it's just part of the game. But he's pretty good. I'd say he's got at least above like a 70%.
Okay.
30% of the time, he'll just catch you off guard. It's usually when you're trying to get him ready to go somewhere.
All right.
And then you're like, oh, you pooped in your pants. You didn't mention
You
it?
obviously don't want to leave the house.
He wants to stay home and watch cartoons.
I wish that was effective.
That's the point where I just leave him there.
If that's all you had to do to stay home.
Sit
yeah.
in your poo. Mommy's going. Bye.
But sometimes if he poops in his pants, he's disgusted by it. He's like, I need to be changed. I need a bath. And then sometimes he'll do it and he won't say it. And you just walk by and you go, something
cool with
smells
it.
odd.
Wait a minute. I smell something.
How long has this been here? Like, what, you're watching the TV with no issue?
How do you not care?
Yeah,
He's
it's
probably
weird.
gripped into a cartoon. He's like, I'm not leaving right now.
There was one time he peed his pants and we were like, what was up? And he was like, I was just having so much fun. And he was playing a game. He did not want to stop. He just
having so much fun.
he just let it ride.
I get it. I know how that goes.
That's a great excuse.
Yeah, he didn't deny it or anything. Just straight up said he was having fun.
You know what? He is getting to where he's a little bit older, and you can tell him about what the end result of walking around with pee in your pants. Your wiener will start to hurt and get red and irritated, and your butt too. If you have poo-poo back there, it's going to get red and irritated and hurt.
Yeah, pencil that in for today's schedule. Freak my child out.
Yeah.
You're right. I should scare him straight a little bit.
I'm like, anytime, any of my kids, they were like, oh, it hurts down there. Well, have you bathed it properly? Did you have a little bit of excrement that got stuck up there and you didn't wash it out? That's why it's itchy.
Fun combo.
Put it on them. Put it on them.
All right, I will.
Personal responsibility.
All right, one of them wound up bloody after playing with a sharp, pointy Spider-Man toy. Was that Jbird or Lochlan? I'm going all in on Bird on that one.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I hope it's Bird.
Oh, that was Lochlan.
That's too bad.
Some of these die casts, I don't know what the heck they make them so pointy. I go, this is clearly a kid's toy. Why
This
would
is
you
one
put
that he bought in a store. What was the toy exactly?
a Spider-Man car?
A car.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a little die cast car, but it's a.
What does
like,
that mean, die cast? I don't know what that
I think
means.
die cast, they're die cast metal. They pour
Yeah.
liquid metal into a cast, and so it's
Okay.
like
Like Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels is a prime
Hot
example.
Wheels, but like the older ones.
Kind of like I was showing you with that Transformer last night. Remember I
Yeah.
showed
Oh,
you that?
yeah, that would be die-cast.
Highlighted my night.
Yeah, those things can pinch your skin if you're not careful, especially
Yeah.
these vintage ones. They stick.
The old Transformers are way too tough for them. Like the new Transformers are so much easier for kids to manipulate.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all made of plastic.
I'm a dork. I admit that.
But yeah, they put like a fin on the back for accent, and it's so sharp. I go, why would they do
gotcha.
this?
Yeah.
It's such a bad move.
It looks tight.
It does look cool. And also, he bleeds cool, too, from it.
Either Jbird or baby Lochlan ate dog food thinking it was human food.
Oh no,
Who did
this
that?
can't be Jbird again.
It's going to be Jbird. I'm going on Jbird on this one.
I hope not.
Okay.
I'm going Lochlan.
Okay.
It's me. And I'll tell you why. My girlfriend took our dog's treats. Dakota is her name. She's a German Shepherd. She's lovely, but she took treats that look human and put them in a container on the kitchen counter. So when I got home, I'm like, oh, what are these new little treats? I'm eating like 4 of them, and by the 4th one, I go, these taste kind of weird.
Yeah.
Must be just healthy.
So I texted my girlfriend. I go, what's up with these snacks in the kitchen? She's like, oh, no, those are for the dog. Those are dog treats. A little heads up.
Woof woof.
They clean your teeth.
And honestly, they didn't taste that bad.
Are you feeling like a good boy
I
today?
am. I do. I want to run in a field.
He does have a shine today. Good for his coat.
A luster.
But I ate quite a bit of them.
It was either Jbird or baby Lochlan that accidentally choked themselves when their superhero cape got stuck on a fence. Huh. I'll go Lochlan on that one.
Yeah, it feels Lochlan.
No, that
It was you?
I had my Captain Crust outfit on.
Oh, no.
We were doing an event with Captain Crust, and I realized I hadn't taken my trash out. So I'm taking my trash out in my Captain Crust uniform. And part of my cape got stuck on part of the fence, and it choked me. I'm like, what's happening?
That would have been awful if they would have found you like that.
Or would it have been? I don't know. If I'm going out, I want to go out in a costume.
Hey, Vic, this is the saddest superhero of all time. He hung himself with his own cape
He
accidentally.
didn't even make it a year. That's Captain Crust.
And who was it that waved at somebody but then was accused of shooting him the middle finger instead? I'll say that one was Jbird. What do you think? I mean, are you going to blame a toddler for shooting you the middle finger?
Yeah, that feels like Jbird.
That was me. And I didn't even shoot somebody the middle finger. It was one of those situations where you're with a car and I was trying to tell them, go ahead, go. And I guess when I went like with my hand, go ahead, go, I was trying to be polite. They thought I shot them the middle finger.
no.
So now they're pulled up next to me and they rolled down the window. I'm like, all right, what's going on? What do they want to say? They go, hey man, don't you make the mistake and shoot me the middle finger, you D. And then he drove off. I was like, I didn't shoot you the middle finger. I was waving. I lost another one.
Was it a front wave, a back wave? How was his wave
I would-
mistaken for a middle finger?
I went like this. Just
A
like that.
front wave
Just
with
like
the hand
that.
and
But
palm straight
he
up.
must have thought I went like this, I guess. But I went like this.
Dude, get glasses.
Yeah, I don't know if that
That guy
gets
needs
you
to get
You
glasses.
shouldn't be driving. I mean, if that's how your vision is, you can't tell an
Amen.
open front face palm from a middle finger.
People are running hot on the road, too.
You are right.
They
Very
are,
much.
man. You know when somebody just gives you that stare, like, you did something wrong, I'm going to stare you down on I-95? I just look straight
Don't
now.
look at
I don't
him.
look at anybody anymore.
Just pretend like there's no one around you.
yeah, that's what I do.
Keep it moving.
Because there's a time I would look back and
Don't.
go, and shrug my. But
That's a young man's game.
it's a young man's game.
You're too old for that.
I am. If someone punches me now, I'll turn to dust.
It's too hot out there now.
Well, what would you say is something that we experience that younger generations never will have to experience? There's just a lot of little nuances. And the one thing that as I look at some of these, you're wondering how many of these things actually built resilience in kids that I think that you desperately need today.
Smoking cigarettes in the car with the windows rolled up.
Right. It was something.
It was something
Yeah.
that was prevalent.
It almost felt like you were more just ingrained with your parents' schedule than you are today. Because of the phone, kids disappear in their own world and go on their own rabbit hole, whereas before, shared boredom was a thing in families. I remember the whole familiar experience of trying to agree to watch something together because you only have one TV maybe in the house.
Yes.
Kids couldn't even run off to the room to watch TV because you would sit there and then you're trying to work through it. I remember as a kid, luckily I would win and it was nice. You know, we watched things like the nature specials and the Muppet Show and some stuff like that. But, that was because we all had one communal experience. And now today, families are so fragmented with their own entertainment.
At one point, we had, I think, 8 or 9 people living at my house, and I had just gotten the Nintendo, and we had one TV. And man, you were just eyeballing that living room to see if anyone was watching TV. And if no one was, you jumped in there and started playing Nintendo. But you knew you only had 30 minutes to play because someone's going to have to watch, Judge Judy or something.
Yeah, at night that was the experience. But during the day, what I used to do that my kids have never done was just run the streets randomly, and they would just be I would be doing whatever for hours and hours and hours. My parents had no idea where I was, who I was with, and what I was doing for hours.
What age did that start at?
9.
That's insane.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
Hours and hours and hours. I'd be running the streets. I'd have my bike or my skateboard, and my parents had no idea where I was or who I was with.
We had complete opposite childhoods.
Yeah, you would. But, then also kind of the reciprocal was, if your parents were late, you didn't know what happened to them. Maybe they were like routinely always home at a certain time, and now they're 20, 30 minutes or an hour late, and you had no real way to get in touch with them. You're like going, oh my gosh, I'm an orphan.
I would think that.
Yeah. A couple other things that we experience that these younger generations never will have to. Talk about resilience. Having to go to the library to do your research papers. You have so much information now, and it just immediately your questions are answered. I remember you have to write down questions and then go the next day and look for the answers and then come back. What a slow process.
I had so much fun taking Rocco to the library not too long ago because it was like, whoa, nostalgia, like smack you in the face. It was so weird. I haven't been in a library in a long time.
Yeah, I went to my childhood library, and it's crazy that it smells exactly the same.
That's cool.
It looks a little bit different. It's nicer looking, but the smell is still there.
Yeah. Well, the thing that situation also gave to you was you a lot of times would hear a story and you couldn't get an immediate answer to refute or deny it. Remember all the crazy little legends and myths that were running rampant when we were kids that you could never verify? And now today you can just jump online and find out in 2 seconds if Richard Gere really did that.
Honestly, the internet's still split, Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Well, in our house, I don't know about yours, but they talked my mom into buying the set of Encyclopedia Britannicas.
Oh, I remember those commercials.
So we had the full set of Encyclopedia Britannicas. I could look it up, but Richard Gere and the gerbil were not in there.
Do you remember those commercials? They'd run them a lot. They had like this nerdy blonde kid with glasses, but he was kind of a cool, nerdy kid trying to sell those. Do you remember those commercials?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom bought it.
Yeah, he was a good pitchman.
I think she's been buying stuff since we were little. She'll buy anything that you sell her.
Technical things have changed a little bit. One person on Reddit said, losing all your work if you didn't save your paper in Word.
Oh,
I guess the autosave now kind of bails you out.
That was a heartbreaking thing.
And that's not even 100%. Sometimes the autosave is in a mood and doesn't want to autosave.
You're right.
I don't trust it at all. I type a sentence and I hit save. I'm so kidding. I don't think I'll ever break that. It could be all fine and completely taken care of. I just have it ingrained in my brain so much.
Well, I've been burned a few times where I've had our show prep almost done, and I'm getting ready to send it off, and
it disappears.
and it takes like 4 hours, and it's gone. And talk about tech rage. There's so many stages. You go through rage, denial, acceptance.
I had that the other night, and I lost it, and I was like panicking. Rocco goes, "Give me your phone." Boop, 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 retrieves it. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Thank God for Rocco.
He deserves a pizza for that.
He
one.
really does.
You know it's all there because I always think, I'm like, if I had written something criminal on this document, they would sure as hell find it.
Of course.
Yes.
So it's got to be there somewhere.
My dumb ideas for the show have got to be there.
They have to be there. So that's why I try to include something criminal in every document I make now. I'll call the cops on myself. Be like, there's something really incriminating in this. Can you guys find it for me?
It's called Tuesday's Prep.
Yes. And do you remember when you were on the house phone, and especially if you had siblings, you would be talking to a girl and, you kind of be getting your Mac down, but then you hear this weird breathing and you're like going, is that you breathing? And then you knew it was like one of your siblings had gotten on the phone. They're listening to your conversation.
My siblings would do terroristic things. I'd be talking to the girl I have a crush on. You're finally on the phone. You're all nervous. And then if I was in a fight with my sister, one would pick up the phone and go, "Hey, Jason, you left the floater in the toilet. Please flush the toilet next time," and hang up. And I'm like, I gotta go. I talk to my sister. She's just kidding. What were you doing? Why would you do this to me? It would turn into World War III.
If you took the phone apart, I figured out that you could put a set of Walkman headphones, hold up to this metal part on the phone, and listen to anybody's conversation without the click.
Yeah.
And they would have no idea that you were listening in. I listened to a lot of conversations.
It makes you so paranoid. You really couldn't express yourself.
It was so easy to tap the phone in your house.
Lisa said, I took my kids to the library yesterday and it blew their minds. You can rent DVDs for free. It was so adorable to witness. And it is kind of interesting because, kids today may not realize that kind of tech even existed. And I saw yesterday, I don't know if I believe it or not, but they say that the CD is making a comeback, just like the vinyl is. And for some of the same reasons that they just like having the tangible music to hold on to, they want to own rather than rent. And
it's mine.
And they want, because in a vinyl, you get a huge kind of picture of the artist and a fold out, but you still had that. Remember the little booklets they had on the CDs that would have that stuff? And
liner notes.
Yeah, kids are kind of loving that. They feel like, hey, look at my collection that you can actually, it's tangible. You can see it because now when you got a playlist, it's just all in there and it's not really yours.
It's in the cloud.
Right.
The other thing too is a lot of CDs and albums, they make really cool backdrops for videos and just wall art. It looks really good.
Yeah. So one of the things that you need to be successful is resilience. That's according to a former college professor turned CEO named Christina Muiz. She says that resilience for her is about the ability to recover quickly from life's challenges. They say a resilient person is mentally tough and uses their mistakes or shortcomings to foster personal growth. A person who's resilient reacts calmly to critique. They don't get defensive. They accept the need to be flexible. They change their attitudes or behaviors, especially in the workplace, if something isn't working for them. And this mindset allows people to remain calm and unbothered no matter what's happening around them. They can center themselves and figure out their next moves without acting impulsively. She says that's one of the 3 big traits that you need to be a success. Another one she said is showing up. And that's a big part of it, just kind of being there. She said the people who get ahead in the world are the ones who take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of them, which is why showing up and being present is a trait that cannot be faked in truly thriving people. These are the people who want to be in the office when no one else is there, so they can get pulled into those last-minute problems, which are the toughest and greatest learning opportunities. People in higher positions and power in the workplace want to be around those who are willing to learn and take initiative. Now, I know there is a pushback on that with work-life balance, and people are like saying, I'm not going to, but
I don't want to show up.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of younger people are saying.
And I think sometimes that might be the trade-off. You may have to, because I don't know that showing up, being there, being present, and being that person, I've seen that so often in our industry, where sometimes it's not necessarily the best person. I got on the radio because I was the only man standing that could do the job. There was no one left, and this was before they had automation. They're like, somebody's got to do it. Like, that kid's terrible on the radio. Like, yeah, we all want to
He's
go
all
to-
we got.
He's all we got. And so I kind of got shoved into it because I was available, because I just showed up. I was there. I was present. That's a big part of it.
But that's never going to happen again.
For
radio.
just, yeah. I mean, that's a different thing.
That day is dead.
But that's just an example that at that moment and in that time and in that place, being present and look, there's other examples that could happen today in radio that's slightly different that automation hasn't cured.
But it's the overall message of whatever industry or whatever you're into, show up and be around there. Show your face. Get.
I always tell my son, I'm like, just be ready when your number is called. That's really it. That's one of the lessons that Tom Brady gives you. It's just prepare yourself, because you never know. Be waiting in the wings, and when they finally call your number, go in there and crush it. That's a big part of it, just showing up and being there. And then curiosity, she said, is the other third big trait that you need to be a success. She said it's normal to wonder about the world and question the things around us. While curiosity is important for learning new things about our environment as well as ourselves, it's a telltale sign of a person who stands out. Curious people understand there's never one perspective of any side of anything that's told to them. These individuals want to see the bigger picture from all sides. Instead of letting their bias lead, they ask questions. And you get to the bottom and you find more truth in doing that.
Yeah, all those seem dead on.
I also heard, too, people who are really successful, it's not that they don't get bummed out or they don't get depressed or they don't take, things bad. They get over things quick. They get right back on the horse. They don't take a lot of time to feel bad or overthink it. Mm-hmm. They go, all right, that happened. What's next? And they keep it moving. They don't spend a lot of time wasting their time on overthinking. I could have done it this way. I could have done it that way. They get right back on the horse.
Yeah.
Quicker than your average person.
It is. These are really good traits to still have. And, Steph said, I think it's pretty wild that the younger generation gets blamed for being less resilient or soft while they were given all these kind of resources from their parents or the older generations who then insult them for having access to it. I think a lot of times when I have criticism, I'm really never directing it towards the younger generation. I'm more directing it to the older generation and said, hey, look, just because we have these things, you still need to find ways for your children to struggle. They've got to be in challenging situations to grow. So even though they may be able to get information faster and have technology that makes it easier, still don't let everything be solved for them.
You can learn a lot by losing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And making mistakes.
Yeah, the situations are going to be different now with the younger generation, but those opportunities still exist where they can challenge and struggle. And just don't rush in there and try to remove the struggle from their life, because it definitely is needed.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. I think that in this case, misery a little bit does like company, and you want to know that you're not the only one. Jbird, you're not the only one dealing with the lettuce-linked intestinal issues. Kelly Clarkson got candid in Vegas during her residency on stage Saturday at Caesar's Palace and told everybody that she thinks she may have had that cyclospiralysis or
what?
Yeah,
however you say it.
That's why I just call it the lettuce disease.
Yeah. She thinks that she may have the same thing because she says what happened was kind of like in the movie Bridesmaids.
Oh.
See,
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if I got that thing, that people like eat lettuce. I don't know what. But last night during the show, I was like, oh my God. And I get back to my room and I have never been so happy there's not a man in the room.
Whoa, yikes. Whoa. Wow, Kelly.
When you're doing that kind of damage, you do want to be alone.
You do.
You don't want nobody.
You want no one around you.
You're so dirty and
Well,
sad.
you just, I mean, because it's also vomiting too.
Oh.
It's really a rough go. I don't wish this on anybody.
So there you go. Kelly Clarkson believes she went through it too, Jbird.
Here's to you, Kelly.
Black China is going through it. Now, she's got this ex-boyfriend, and his name is Twin Hector. And according to legal documents, China is saying, look, I broke up with this guy. I don't want anything to do with this guy, but he is fixated and possessive and unwilling to accept the fact that this relationship is over. He continues to call her. He continues to try to tell her that he says things like, you can run as long as you want, but you're never going to be able to hide from me. And she says, I am extremely frightened of him, and I don't want anything to do with him. And
Would you say that's a threat?
yeah, I would say.
That reads like a threat.
You're never going to be able to hide from me. You can run as long as you want. Yeah, that feels like a threat. Now, he's claiming that she battered him. He's claiming that assault and battery at her hands happened to him. She's denying the claims and countersuing him. So this is just a hot mess. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but these two both need to have orders of protection against each other, maybe. And neither one of you can contact or go around the other one if that's what's going on here. But it sounds like if they don't have orders of protection in place, something really ugly could happen. And finally, Aaron Rodgers has been on the outs with his family for many years. Him and his brother didn't get along. Him and his parents weren't getting along. But on Monday, he was posting pictures on Instagram showing him and his mom and his dad and one of his brothers. Now, there's two brothers, I guess one Luke and one Jordan. Jordan is not in any of the pictures, but Luke is. So we don't know what's going on with him and Jordan, but him and Luke appear to be reconciling along with his parents.
Sometimes this happens in families where you get into a big family fight, people don't talk for a while, then you get back together.
Because you get old and you realize, wow, that was stupid.
That's my opinion, yeah.
Me too. So you cheering for their family to get back together, and maybe in the future you'll see Jordan about the family again, because he wasn't there on Monday in the photos. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Who would you say has the absolute best breakfast? If you're going out to get breakfast, what is the place that you are going to go, Virginia?
The Circle Dining Room at the Breakers. That's the best.
Oh, okay.
If you want to say best,
Yeah.
it's the most expensive, but it's also the best.
Oh, of course, that's where you're going to go. Yeah. Nice and elevated.
Ugh, so elevated. And bottomless.
Of course, yeah, you have to go to a place that has booze.
Don't give me no place that is dry, because I'm not interested.
I would go with First Watch. That's going to be my pick. And they now have booze.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I forgot to get you back in on that. Yeah, a decent little Bloody Mary. They, to me, are top to bottom, the best. Like, everything on their menu is great, relatively healthy. It's everything I want.
First, watch me drink this mimosa.
There you go. And then I'll order.
And then I'll have something very sarcastic to say.
Now, Jbird, your dad's very passionate. He said that he has found the best breakfast place in America.
He said the planet. Yeah,
the planet?
Yeah, he
so
goes,
he's globally, he's trekked all over the world. And
yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Daddy.
He's done the research.
I'm pretty sure he's never been out of the country.
But yet he has found the place. All right. Sit back, Virginia. Get ready. Drum roll.
I can't wait.
What is this place?
Denny's, the restaurant. And he is being serious, y'all. He talks about Denny's as if it is one of the Michelin 5-star restaurants.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I had a piece of he had a piece of fish at Denny's. I'm going, you're eating fish at Denny's? He goes, it was excellent. It was excellent.
Excellent, huh?
Wow. That is really taking a risk.
Well, the one day he has one. He goes down here, I think off Blue Heron. He goes,
The Blue Heron Denny's?
I think so.
Wow.
He's like, the chef is. I always tell the waitress or the waiter to please give the chef my compliments. It's just
That chef hasn't heard that in years.
he loves Denny's, man. He goes, it's the best. He goes, you get the best breakfast on the planet, and he likes it too because they really do honor that retirement thing, and that's
the
a big
senior
deal.
discount.
He loves a senior discount. In fact, I think seniors in general love their discount.
I agree.
Okay.
They deserve it. They've earned it.
Oh, and the good news, I mean, there's Denny's all over the place now.
I know.
You know, so how lucky is he?
We ordered Denny's on, I think we had it delivered here, and we were all eating it going, what are we doing?
You don't agree with your dad then?
No, I do
Never
not.
again. That was on my last dance with Denny's, was when we ordered it and it came, and it was just the most sad breakfast I'd ever looked at.
Well, to me, it wasn't. You don't go to Denny's, you end up at Denny's. It's kind of one of those things.
You don't set out.
No.
Leaving the house to wind up at a Denny's, it just comes out of nowhere.
If it's light outside and you're at Denny's, you have done something wrong. IHOP, I think, is better than Denny's, and I think Waffle House is better than IHOP.
I would agree with you.
Okay. Well, a lot of people are sounding off, and oddly enough, Denny's isn't really coming in as a lot of people's favorites. It's kind of weird. So maybe your dad's really tapped into something that just people haven't caught on to yet.
Maybe not.
Yeah. But some of the other ones that people are commenting on, Howley's getting a lot of love. Howley's Diner in West Palm Beach.
Yes, Howley's is such a unique, fabulous experience. The food is great. The decor is amazing. The vibe, the servers, that place is on point.
The place I liked, but it went out of business, and I maybe because the rent was too expensive. It was by you, sort of, that Broken Egg restaurant.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had some good food
That
there.
was in Harborside.
Yeah.
And yeah, Broken Egg is a chain.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I am like my dad.
Well, you're maybe a little bit more elevated than Denny's at least.
It's
but
an
yeah.
upscale chain,
You and
but
your
it's a
dad
chain.
love a national chain.
Yeah, we do. My family loves a national chain.
Yes. The people were talking about John G's there in Manalapan as being a favorite place for breakfast.
I would even throw in the Lighthouse Diner by
Lighthouse
you.
Diner's good.
They got a great breakfast.
They do. They have a solid breakfast.
I'm a big fan of Pete's Place. They got a couple locations, I believe, at least one in West Palm Beach I know of. It's very solid there on Jog Road.
It is good.
Just a little south Okeechobee. Good place to check out. Somebody said even Elizabetta's, they said, is a good place for breakfast. Never been there for breakfast.
Okay.
What's the other one you always talk about? I think they came in here. Something Berry.
Oh, Berry Fresh Cafe.
They have a good breakfast.
They do. That's the same team that used to own RJ Gators.
Yeah, they're good.
They do a great breakfast. And they have something called the Mega Mimosa. It's a friggin' goblet of mimosa. It's like 32 ounces. You can't even drink it before it gets hot.
Oh, wow.
And that's just the way I like it.
It's impressive. Also, Maria's in downtown Stewart. I was there not too long ago. It's a decent little place. Cute little breakfast nook.
Downtown Stewart is charming.
It is. They got some cool places there.
Park your car and explore on foot.
Mm-hmm. And a little bit of love for Country Ham and Eggs in Fort Lauderdale. People saying that's a solid place.
I got to give some love to the Peter Pan Diner down there. I saw it as we were on the Bright Line. We passed it because it's right there by the train tracks. That place was delicious and spicy and had fun attitude. And I am a huge fan of that vibe.
When we were getting fired in Miami, we'd always kind of powwow at that one diner. Was it Starlight Diner?
Starlight Diner.
That place was good.
That place was good.
They made a great grilled cheese.
And they did have mimosas.
They did.
Yes, girl. I drank them.
Also getting a little bit of love for Benny's on the beach.
Love Benny's.
For breakfast? Oh, think about that. How nice would that be in the morning? Nice little sunrise.
Delish.
I mean, if we're going old school, can I get an amen for a little bit of Shoney's? Guys, is this thing on? Shoney's?
You might have to take that to your dad.
I mean, it was Shoney's because we didn't have anything else.
Shoney's was kind of good living if you were back in the day. If you're going to Shoney's, my dad had a good week at work.
Get a little love for the Garden Grill in Davie. Also for Nick's Diner, which is going to be relocating here in a couple of years. It's in West Palm Beach right now.
Love a diner.
Mm-hmm. Also, Flamingo Cafe in Stewart. People are saying that's one of the best places, too, in South Florida if you want to get some breakfast.
Okay.
Who's hungry now, huh?
Who wants breakfast?
Not me.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm
good.
I'm not even that hungry.
I ate those lion mane mushrooms this morning for my breakfast, plain, and oof, that was not the right move.
I don't think you can sustain this.
I'm not.
No, stop.
I got to cook them.
Stop doing this.
Every single story out about coffee has been positive. There's a new one now, and this is the American Heart Association that's jumping in on this. They say drinking up to 5 8-ounce cups of coffee per day with about 400 milligrams of caffeine is safe for most healthy adults and may actually lower the risk of several cardiovascular and metabolic diseases.
That's a little too much coffee. I'm going to be climbing the wall and my skin is going to feel like it's crawling on my body.
Okay, well, you got to adjust accordingly to yourself. But this is what the American Heart Association is saying. If your body can handle it, you can do up to 5 8-ounce cups of coffee per day. Oh, that's amazing.
That's too much.
Jbird, are you listening to Virginia or the American Heart Association?
I'm going to listen to the American. No, I don't mean that in a
5 cups of coffee.
I tend to listen to the doctors over you. Is that wrong?
I'm not doing 5 cups of coffee. I will be climbing the wall behind you.
If I did 5 cups of coffee, I would fight somebody that was not there.
You've done 2 cups of coffee. How did you feel after that?
I wanted to fight somebody that wasn't there.
5 cups is insane. Somebody's on the take from the coffee industry.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kev? Do you believe Virginia or the...
I really go with Virginia, honestly.
I do too. I'm just giving you a hard time. That's
Yeah.
like 5 cups of coffee.
5 cups of coffee is insane. I don't care if you agree with me or not.
No, that's insane.
But I will tell you, I think you got to know what your body's capable of. And the other thing I would say as well, my warning is that you got to watch how close you are to bedtime and when you need to power down, because then you can have adverse health effects. So I am slightly skeptical for that reason. I would say you got to know your own limits and what your body will tolerate. But they say that if you can't handle that, then you're good with it. But I would give you that 10-hour buffer between drinking coffee and going to bed. That's what they recommend.
5 makes me...
I would warn anyone from drinking that much caffeine in any given day. You develop addiction to it. And then if you try to stop having 5 cups of coffee a day, you will get caffeine headaches and your body will go through withdrawals. And why the F would you ever want to do that to your body? That much caffeine is not good for you.
So you're saying that the American Heart Association is giving out harmful advice here.
I am. And I'm saying stop listening to these people and listen to your body.
I mean, for me personally, 5 cups of coffee would ruin me. I would be all over the place.
I would be essing my pants in the corner.
Not only that, it just would make me all jittery and all paranoid. That's too. I mean, I'm not even drinking soda anymore. To Kevin's point, I am trying to have nothing mess with my sleep.
Yeah, right.
And caffeine. I was noticing I would stop drinking soda at 11 a.m. I'm not even doing that anymore.
It's real.
It is real.
Caffeine is a drug, y'all.
And it's real when you try to get off of it. When I quit caffeine, you kind of get a caffeine sickness.
You do?
Yeah.
My husband went through it because he was really bad with the, caffeine, with the energy drinks.
Yeah.
And then he got the kidney stones. But when he stopped drinking the energy drinks, he was like hung over and his body was going through withdrawals and he had caffeine anxiety headaches from not drinking the caffeine. Don't put that much caffeine in your body.
It almost feels like a caffeine mini flu.
It
does, yeah.
Your body is going through withdrawals because you're addicted to it. And if anybody wants to fight me, great. I'll meet you in the parking lot.
She's going to drink 5 cups of coffee. Meet her out there.
I'm going to fight you with no caffeine.
Well, some people, I think, who just that coffee is their thing, like Johnny said, hey, Ma Booze Queen, don't tell me to drink less coffee and I won't tell you to stop drinking booze.
Yeah.
I am so on your side. I agree. Alcohol is not bad for you either. But how the hell am I going to...
Alcohol's not bad for you either?
Alcohol's bad for you, just like caffeine.
I thought you said it's not bad for you either.
She did say that. That was just her
That wasn't what I
automatic-
meant.
Okay.
Alcohol's bad for you, too.
I was trying to follow this.
But how the hell am I supposed to de-stress? Coffee makes me more stressed. Alcohol makes me less stressed. What the F do you want?
Look, my old thing is if your body can handle 5 cups of coffee and that is your poison, more power to you. I just know for me, if I drank 5 cups of coffee, I would think there's dinosaurs flying in the sky.
Yeah.
You want me on 5 beers as opposed to 5 coffees. Trust me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about. How about 5 waters?
No.
If you look at the 400 milligrams that the American Heart Association is saying you can have up to 5 8-ounce cups of coffee per day. That's 400 milligrams of caffeine. You are looking at some of the more high-octane energy drinks that are out there that will contain up to 3 to 350 milligrams of caffeine per can. Like the G Fuel Energy has 300 milligrams. Your Rockstar Endurance has that. Your Celsius Heat has that amount. So it really, having that many cups of coffee still only equates to just a little bit over 1 can of some of the energy drinks that are out there.
Yeah, look, if you can handle 5 cups, you go 5 cups,
I
baby.
think know your body.
I ain't judging because you're talking to a man who was drinking 6 sodas a day. I get it. It's a little boost. I just know for coffee for me, look out.
Mm-hmm. They say, according to the liars at the American Heart Association, that it will lower your risk of heart disease, heart failure, stroke, and type 2 diabetes.
They're on the take.
The liars.
They're on the take.
They're on the take?
They're on the take. Probably a coffee industry's paying them. Somebody's palms getting greased, and now all of a sudden it's a news story.
They say it's the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds.
It's
along
Juan
with the caffeine
Valdez.
itself.
Juan Valdez rolling up with a fat wallet saying, hey, take this payday.
You think so, huh?
Yeah.
You think all these agencies are on the take about coffee?
Everybody's on the take, Kevin.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody's on the take. Okay.
I trust no one.
Yeah, they do say if you put a lot of sugar and flavored syrups, cream, and that kind of stuff in there, you're going to start diminishing some of the health benefits you get.
Okay.
And they say energy drinks are not equivalent to coffee and may actually increase the risk of high blood pressure and abnormal heart rhythms. So it's the other qualities that are in the coffee, not the caffeine necessarily.
Those coffees you made me, you might as well just give me a milkshake with a little bit of a dash of coffee.
Yes, they were very sweet. They were very sugary.
And,
but they only had about, I would say 80 milligrams of caffeine.
I got to tell you.
But we would do double shots, so double that.
The first one, Kevin, I felt like I could move a mountain.
Right, yeah.
And then the second one, it felt like I could crap a mountain.
Yes. Well, if you do love the coffee, there are a couple hacks out there. My wife's been doing this. There's some guy that that's his whole channel on TikTok is coming up with little hacks that you can do. And if you do iced coffee like me, they say one thing that will help your experience is to freeze leftover coffee into cubes so your drink stays cold without becoming watered down as the ice melts.
I have seen people do that, and some fancy places will do that. The ice cubes are made of coffee.
Smart.
That's high end.
And that's easy. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of money to do that. It's just taking your coffee and freezing it. They say, and I have tried this. This was really good. My wife put coconut water in there, replaced the regular water in the coffee with the coconut water, and they call that the iced Americano. And it is a subtly sweet, more refreshing drink while adding electrolytes.
Oh, coconut water is great.
It was fantastic for this coffee. Yeah, I would recommend that. I love that.
There's got to be 2 different coconut waters out there. That there's one that's not as offensive, and then there's one that tastes like rotten feet. And I think
There's a bunch of different coconut waters out there, and I think the one that you need is the most expensive one. It's called Harmless Harvest. It's the sweetest and least feet offensive smelling one.
Okay, and like 3 days later, the coconut water industry's got the lettuce disease in it. What?
And a weird thing I heard with a metal spoon, if you place it over a glass of ice and pour your hot coffee onto it, the spoon will disperse the heat, melting less ice and producing a stronger, less diluted iced coffee.
Huh.
I never heard that either. So there you go. If you're a nice coffee person, a couple
Look
things
at
to
you,
check out.
Mr. Tip.
I've gotten all into the coffee game, Virginia. I never thought it'd get me, but it got me. I'm all there. Lymphatic drainage. Virginia's all about it. So why is it so important, and what exactly am I draining, Virginia?
Well, apparently we are all just swollen with clogged lymphatic drainage. And that's why I think you feel puffy. I feel puffy a lot.
Like in your face or your stomach or?
Whole body. I sometimes feel it in my ankles.
Okay.
Like I can walk and feel like, there's like puff in my ankle. I don't want a puffy ankle.
No, who wants that?
Puff ankle.
So my girlfriend, Giselle, she bought this vibration plate and she's had it for like 6 months. And she was telling me about it. And she's like, look, it helps stimulate blood flow. It reduces swelling in your body and inflammation. And at first, just stand on it. Don't try to do anything. But eventually work your way up to doing exercises on it. And it's good for you. And you only do it for like 10 minutes. And they say, if this is right, that 10 minutes on the vibration plate is roughly equal to like 1,000 walking steps when performed at moderate intensity. This is based on muscle contractions and energy expenditure rather than literal step count.
Oh, this sounds like it. Is this? You sure this isn't a scam? I know you're calling out the.
So I ran marathons way back in the day when I wasn't as old and fat. And when I would run these marathons, I can distinctly remember my skin got all itchy. And I was like, why is it doing that? Why is my skin all itchy from that? And I looked it up, and that's from like increased blood flow to that area. It makes your skin really, really itchy.
Yeah.
Well, I stood on this thing for the first time for 10 minutes the other night, and I'll be damned. My skin and my back fat, where I'm most concerned about the weight, and in my upper thighs was all itchy.
Okay.
Really itchy, just like the reaction I had after I finished a marathon. Like the same exact sensation and feeling. And I want to scratch it, but you're not supposed to scratch it. You have to just let it subside, and it does in like 10 minutes. But I got the same exact feeling in my skin.
So your shake plate is like running a marathon.
Well, it's increasing that blood flow and keeping it all like flowing, and that's what I want for less swelling.
Are you buying this, Kev?
You know, I don't know. I mean, there have been a lot of goofy exercise devices that have come down the pike, and think of how many have been out there that we were all raving about, and then they just didn't really stick.
The shake weight.
The shake weight's one of those. I mean, it looked ridiculous.
I didn't mind that one.
That one looks sexy.
That one could be fun.
Yeah, especially for guys. But think about all the ones that have been around. Remember the Thigh Master?
Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
made a ton.
Right.
Suzanne Summers made a ton of money off that product. That's how she stayed wealthy.
Well, that
Right.
thing works.
Yeah, I think that does actually
that really
work.
does work to do that sort of exercise, and that area doesn't usually get a lot of a workout.
Are people still buying the Thigh Master? Is it still a product that a lot of people get? I don't know if I haven't seen any advertisement for it in a long time. I've not heard anybody using it.
Well, she's dead.
She passed away. I don't know if they sold the company, but I did hear people say that it worked. I heard good things about the Thigh Master.
Yeah. What about that Gazelle? You remember that? What was that guy's Tony Little?
Tony Little. He had a ponytail. He's
Yeah.
going to get you back in shape with the Gazelle.
Right.
He was so intense, and they would run infomercials from 1 a.m. till about 5 a.m. of him just on the Gazelle getting it done.
Yeah. Well, I think you need to try this out, Virginia. I mean, is this shake plate all it's cracked up to be? And do a before and after, and track your progress over the course of 6 weeks and see how it's going.
I want a piece of that thing.
Get it? Well, here's what it says, too. So it's not good for people that don't have good balance or are healing from injuries.
Just got my clearance at my hips 100% now.
Because it can cause, like, if you already have, like, any kind of spine issue or sciatica or stuff that's, like, all messed up already, the vibration plate may not be good for you.
Okay. Can you get on it and talk on the phone, or does it shake you too much?
It shakes you too much.
Oh,
You can't talk.
I'm gonna get on it regardless.
We
so.
should get on it and have a beer chugging contest.
I'm not drinking right now, so I have to go O'Doul's, which punch me.
I'll bring O'Doul's.
And it has different speeds?
It does. So it goes from 1 to 10 in intensity.
Okay.
And then it has a timer on it too. And they say like you should only do 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do you know how bad I want to do the crane kick from Karate Kid on that thing?
That's the advanced kind of stuff. So when you get really good at it, which my girlfriend Giselle is, I'm not there. You can do all kinds of like one-legged exercises on it, and like where you're like squats, and like you can even sit on it and do like, you know, those little backward squat things
Now,
with your arms on it.
Can your friend Giselle do the crane kick?
She probably can at this point. She's been doing it for like 6 months.
Don't you want to get on that thing, Kev? Try it out. A little crane kick.
I'll try it out. I'm not sure that I'm buying it yet. Alexander said the vibration plate's also used in physical therapy. I mean, there might be something to it. I'm just kind of curious if anybody has tried it. Do you swear by it like Virginia does and her friend?
Well, my friend swears by it.
Yeah.
And I believe in my friend, but from personal use, I've only used it like 3 times.
How fast that thing vibrate?
It's pretty fast.
Whoa.
I feel like you could sit on it, if you know what I mean.
I do. And wowza.
Anna says she thinks the shake plate's going to be in the closet by the end of August. Do you think you'll stay with this? Because I have seen that. I remember my parents wanted to get a treadmill. I'm like, why don't you start walking and doing stairs first? And no, they thought when they got the treadmill, it was going to change their lives, and it became a coat rack 3 months later.
I bought a treadmill. It was such a pain in the ass to get in because we had to bring it upstairs, got it all set up. I used it, I think, 3 times.
This is typically what happens with any of these new exercise goofy things that come out there. So we got to hold Virginia to it and see if she gets huge results with the shake plate. I'd be curious.
I'm going to stick with it because I really want to see if this thing works. And if all else fails, we'll just bring it to the next KVJ Live and do beer chugging on it.
Okay, well, at least we'll get a bit out of it.
We are getting our money's worth out of this because Panda paid $100 for it.
Oh, okay. That's what the going rate is?
It's part of my birthday gift.
You order those?
You can order it, right online.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of different ones. You want the ones that curve down on the edges.
All right.
Don't get a flat one. It's got to curve down on the edges.
What was that old-timey thing? You ever see that? It was a belt, and then it would vibrate on someone's stomach.
That goes, I mean, they've been coming up with goofy exercise things. My grandmother had one of those. That goes back to like the 1940s or 50s. I mean, this has been around for 100 years where we always come up with some kind of goofy new little health contraption, and people buy it like crazy and then put it in their closets in 2 months.
The one I'm talking about that your grandma had, I have heard that did not work at all.
Nothing. It did nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. It did less than nothing. It was such a waste of time. I hope the shake plate is a lot more effective.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, now Tom Brady, I guess, is officially in the WWE because he's going to continue this fake beef he's got with the Logan brothers. And now he's teaming up with Cody Rhodes, who I guess is one of the Logan brothers' biggest rivals.
Oh, yes. I have a feeling, too, you're going to hear, oh, my gosh, it's the Gronk. He's coming out to save Brady. I bet that happens, too.
You're also going to hear this. That's me tapping out.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, yeah. I see
Tap
what you're doing
out.
there.
Okay.
Done. Tap, 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 tap. I'm out.
Oh, I'm kind of excited for this because that means Tom Brady's going to have to get on the microphone and talk trash, and it is going to be awful. Oh, I am so excited.
It'd be interesting to see how far into this he goes, because we were ranting on this and calling him out yesterday, and it wasn't just us. As we were doing that here on this show, apparently a lot of these sports media outlets was going in hard on Tom Brady and just saying, dude, what are you doing? This is so cringe.
This is beneath you.
Yeah, that's Dave Portnoy, who's a big Patriots fan. I think he's kind of turned on Brady because he doesn't feel that Brady loves the Patriots enough, but he was just really going all in on Tom Brady on this. He was just one of many that said, dude, this is so cringe. Like, you are way above this. And that's what he was saying. He said, you're somebody who needs attention and is climbing up. They do this stuff. You're already up there. Like, what? Now all you're doing is climbing down the ladder.
Right,
Stop. You got to stop this stuff because you're already there. You have a certain level of prestige that you don't lower yourself to do this, or you will lower yourself to a lower level.
He's trying to keep his name out there in pop culture. He's bored. He wants to, you can tell he's itching to get in.
But he's doing too much, I think, is the thing. He's getting overexposed because he's also endorsing Pizza Hut, which people are like, going, Pizza Hut? What? Like,
somebody's got bills.
It just
how?
Yeah, it just none of it makes sense. It's just like
Giselle took half.
I don't know. Did she?
Yeah.
That's how it broke down?
I mean, when you get divorced, don't you split everything?
No, not if you sign a prenup.
Well,
someone like Tom Brady is a guy who would definitely have a prenup.
I feel like he is being desperate and stupid, and he lost the one good thing he had, which was Giselle in his life, and now he can't make a good decision.
I honestly think the guy likes to be in the center of attention, and he is just trying to stay relevant in pop culture. All that wrestling stuff is very popular, but if you do it the wrong way, it can come off very cringe, and that is what I am hoping for.
And they were just saying, look, he's not a strong actor. Like, this does not play into what he does well.
No, that's what makes it great.
But I don't know how far he is in, if he signed contracts and things like that he would have a hard time getting out of. But I don't know that anybody's close to him right now that would be like, hey, I don't think it's the right lane for you, man.
Well, this is a classic move in wrestling. They've always done this where they've brought celebrities in from other genres. They just did it with Jelly Roll. And, of course, Jelly Roll dominated. Oh, my gosh, Jelly Roll. Threw him through a table. I mean.
For Jelly Roll, that's probably a good move.
It is I think. Yeah, it's a good move.
But not for Tom Brady.
Right. Yeah, in fact, a lot of people are blaming this Michael Rubin. He's the guy that throws the white party in the Hamptons over 4th of July. And he's a dude that he's self-made, got into the sports equipment game, and that's how he's bridged this huge fortune that he has now. And they're saying that he's kind of at play because he was standing right there. He was next to Logan Paul as he was flipping off Tom Brady at the World Cup final, and Tom Brady was doing that really weird sideways flip off back to him, and people are like, oh, what am I
I'm pretending
watching?
like I'm mad, but really this is all scripted.
Think about it. Logan Paul's got a massive audience. Tom Brady's trying to stay in the limelight. It's not the right move, but I see the strategy behind it. He's not nailing it. He's not nailing
Did he fail at football commentary, and now this is what he's trying?
No, I think he's actually getting better and doing pretty well on the football stuff is the last I had heard and thought of it.
Man, sometimes after you retire, you just want to go out and have some fun. Do you know how many people love the idea of being a wrestler for a little run? It's fun for some people.
Yeah.
I've heard people talk about it. Celebrities going, man, I had so much fun doing that. And they probably signed a month-long contract, maybe more, depending on how long the feud goes.
If it's a dude that grew up watching wrestling, he pretty much has a nostalgia boner for getting in the ring.
Exactly. And that's what it can be.
Yeah.
It's not because he's getting nothing to do.
My husband would pay any price.
I would pay. I ended up going in that low-budget wrestling league. You were there.
Getting body slammed on the concrete.
And believe it or not, Virginia turned out to be the biggest heel in the building.
She's good at that, yeah.
She made the crowd turn on her.
She's good at that. That's impressive.
She wasn't even wrestling.
Yeah.
I make my mark.
And I don't think Tom lost half his fortune in that divorce. They said when they separated, she was worth $400 million. He was worth less at $333 million. They had an ironclad prenup. There were some homes that they kind of divvied up, but for the most part, everybody left with what they came into the marriage with.
Wait a minute, Virginia got that wrong?
I know, it's shocking.
Wait, what?
Yes.
They had to divvy stuff up. They were divvying. There was divvy.
But there wasn't a loser in it.
She had more money than him.
But now he has less money.
No.
I don't know about that, honestly.
No, I don't know that he has less.
If you were with somebody that had more and then you get divorced, now you have less money.
He's got so many endorsements and deals that you probably don't even know about. He's got so much money coming in.
I agree with you, but he's also probably got a bunch of bills I don't know about either.
I'm not sure you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
On any of this.
He's doing whatever he can to make money. He's endorsing pizza.
So he's making money.
Right.
Pizza Hut probably gave him a ton of money to do
But
that.
he's selling out for money because he needs money.
Oh, what a shock. Somebody that's out in the public eye is selling their soul for money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
He's got bills.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody texted in, they said Tom Brady trying to stay relevant in the same sentence is hilarious. And it really is, because he's forever relevant. You don't
Yeah.
have to try anything.
You can just stand
Chill.
there and do nothing and be relevant.
I think he's having fun, y'all.
And that's good to have fun. Hopefully he just has awareness that maybe not every path he's taking is one that everybody's celebrating. And it may not be the best for his future career.
They might give him the belt. That wouldn't anger people.
The only thing that weighs less is the no-name movie game belt.
If the Gronk came out and helped him cheat and then Brady won the belt, oh my gosh, people would lose their mind.
And on a darker note, today begins the preliminary hearing for David, that guy that, they found Celeste Rivas in his Tesla, deceased. Over the course of this week, the prosecution will begin presenting an avalanche of evidence in court as they try to convince this judge there's enough to warrant a murder trial. So they're going to have to show all the graphic stuff. So that starts, those preliminary hearings begin today, and it is a bunch of evidence: DNA, surveillance footage, text messages, phone records, a bunch of court documents that show David and Celeste began a sexual relationship when she was 13. Not looking good for him. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, I know this is a big thing because my son had to wake me up to tell me that the trailer for the new Avengers movie is out, and it came out yesterday afternoon. So I think I found out pretty much right away. It's Avengers Doomsday, and it brings together some interesting things in this. In fact, some familiar faces look like they're going to be popping up again. Now, it's going to be interesting to see Robert Downey Jr. now as Dr. Doom. He'll be the bad guy in all this.
Am I the only one that doesn't like when somebody plays multiple superheroes?
No, I get it.
I don't like it.
Are you Iron Man or are you Dr. Doom?
I don't get why they just get a new actor to play that.
There's plenty out there you can get for way cheaper.
I get he's a great actor, and I'm sure he'll do amazing, but yeah, I see him, I'm going, why is Iron Man this way now?
Yeah, I guess it has to do with multiverse stuff where Tony Stark becomes a Doom-like figure. Maybe it's because of trauma, loss, manipulation. I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but that's what it's trying to explain as to why Robert Downey Jr. is now the bad guy in this.
Okay, so it's part of the storyline then.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm
is.
okay with that.
It fits into
okay,
it. I guess there's
fine.
a reason for this as to why he's there. Captain America comes back. Chris Evans returns. And you can see that in the trailer as well. You got Patrick Stewart in there, which people are celebrating. A lot of the regulars as well. And you have got James Marsden, who is also going to be in this. But it looks like it's pretty good. And this Dr. Doom looks like he's a pretty intimidating dude.
Something we may not be able to deter before this day is done. We shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
Okay, Has it got you in there? You ready to go?
It didn't really scare me that much.
I'm more excited about Tom Brady wrestling.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he works his way into this movie.
He just might.
And he'll have like Pizza Hut. Ding.
Yeah, he's gonna have a Pizza Hut and the WWE Championship.
It would
belt.
be amazing if he had a cameo as a Pizza Hut delivery guy.
That would be.
That'd be smart because Pizza Hut would pay for that.
Absolutely. Well, you'll probably see him then at Avengers Doomsday, though he's not in the trailer.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right, time for another round to do it, bitch. Here we got Bird back in studio, so he's going to be partnering up with his good friend Denny's today to take on myself and Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We've got the gamblers who are going to be driving up the odds here today with Virginia and Denny's. It's myself and Bird. They're going to be doing the responding here. Got to do that heavy lifting. That's the way it goes.
This is a rough blow to the campaign, Denny's.
So what this game is all about is knowing your partner and how many they can get of a certain topic in 10 seconds. If they get it, you get a point. If they don't, the other team does. It's the first to 3 points. It gets the win here, and do it, bitch. Okay. The first topic that we've got here today is TV game shows still recognized by most Americans. Okay. Basically popular TV game shows.
Will you accept like reality game shows too, or is it just like, game shows?
Game shows. An actual game itself. Yeah, not a performance show or something like that.
No Big Brother.
Let's say it's not on the air anymore, but it is in reruns, and then you can still catch it.
Yeah, I think it's just, if it's recognizable.
You got it.
If you threw out Tim's Cheese Game, you'd be like, I've never heard of Tim's Cheese Game.
Dude, I love that game.
Sounds awesome.
Cheese, I'm in.
Yeah.
Tim's a great guy.
It'd be cool if you're in a big maze and you had to find the cheese.
Could be.
Great idea, Denny's.
I think we just wrote a game.
We just wrote a game show.
There you go.
It definitely sounds like we just smoked a joint.
Okay, Virginia, how many do you think I can name in 10 seconds?
Let's start it out at 3.
3, okay.
I am going to bump it up. I'm going to double it. Let's go to 6.
Okay.
I know, it starts getting tricky around there.
It really does. I gotta keep in mind my contestant is also the host of the game.
I know.
I hear you.
I know.
Yeah, you're right.
We got
Right.
But
home team.
I do believe that Jbird can do 6. So I've got to push Kevin to 7.
Okay.
Kevin to 7. Man, there's so many game shows. I'm just afraid Kevin could rattle off 7. I'm going to raise it to 8.
Okay.
Do it, bitch.
Okay, at 8 TV game shows, 10 seconds begins now.
Double Dare Pictionary. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Bob Barker. Oh, Price is Right. You've got the.
Are we accepting Dela?
Dela.
I had 6. Sorry, I was going big.
That's
Definitely go big with the guy who couldn't get out of bed for 10 days.
And the room turns on each other.
Always.
Just like that.
Oh. So
Round 1.
48% concentration level.
Okay.
So bring it on with Team
All right,
Throttle.
yeah. Full throttle.
Team Throttle, baby. We never give up.
You forgot your team name. It's Full Throttle.
All right.
We're Team Throttle today,
We're
though.
Team Throttle today.
Team Get Throttled.
We change our name.
Yeah, that's right. Don't let it get in your head.
We're not going to make no sense.
I can't even listen to the witch right now, Denny's.
We're all throttle.
She can't affect this bird.
We're just Team Bottle.
I got her team name wrong.
You got the team name wrong.
It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, next topic we got here in Do a Bitch is going to be famous movie villains. Famous movie villains. You could start off. How many can Jbird name in 10 seconds?
I'm going to start this off at 5.
Okay.
Kevin can do 6.
Okay.
Bird loves villains. He always identified with them. I'm going to raise it to 7.
Do it, bitch.
Okay. 7 movie villains, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Hans Gruber, Darth Vader, the Emperor Palpatine. You've got Boss. You've got Boba Fett, Dengar, IGD-8, Forlong.
Oh, I had 8 if you're counting all the bounty hunters, which are bad guys.
Okay.
I mean, they could walk in here right now and I wouldn't know who the F they were.
Did I get it?
Yeah, I mean, I had you at 8 if we're counting all of the bounty hunters.
Yeah, you had to get to 7.
They were not good people. The bounty hunters were not. Empire Strikes Back proves that, Virginia.
Okay. All right, we are tied at 1 apiece here in Do It, Bitch. All right, the next topic that we have is going to be energy drink brands sold at gas stations. Okay. Energy drink brands sold at gas stations. What do you think, Virginia?
Kevin can do 5.
Okay. 5.
I'm thinking, because, man, I think Kevin can do 5. I'm going to raise it to 6.
Okay.
Team Throttle is raising it to 6.
Team Throttle.
Oh, it's such a hard game.
It is.
Okay.
Especially when someone doesn't answer.
This is called a dramatic pause. Look it up. I'm going to push it to 7.
I'm going to say do it, Kev.
Thank you. Yes, Danny.
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. 7 in 10 seconds. Monster, Red Bull, Celsius, Deviate, Extreme Thunder, Lightning Jolt.
It's got 6, and I don't know if Lightning Jolt is real.
I don't know more than 3. I don't think.
I was going to say, I can't think of more than 5. It's
Monsters in that one?
Yeah, he said monster.
I was thinking Bing. I think there's a Bing and a Bang.
There is a Bang. Yeah, it was Bang. That's the one. That's about the only other one I know. Okay.
Mountain Dew's got one as well.
Oh, they do.
I don't know the name of it, though.
Mountain Dew.
Surge.
Mountain Dew Extreme.
Okay. That's why I just thrown out Extreme.
Yeah, I mean,
everything's extreme.
I would have taken Thunder Jolt.
Okay. All right, they are 1 away from a win. Jbird and Denny's on the comeback trail. Can they finish it off next? We got a 2-1 score here in Do It Bitch with Jbird and Denny's up on myself and Virginia. It's the first to 3. So we got to pick it up here. Our 4th topic that we've got is cruise lines. Cruise lines. Denny's, how many of those can Jbird name in 10 seconds? Full throttle, baby. Full throttle.
Team Throttle, let's see. I'm going to start it off. We're just going to try to get all 5.
Yeah.
Gonna go 5. Virginia, raise or call on that.
I think I'm going to call it.
Gonna call it a 5.
Why would you do that?
Do it, bitch.
Why would you do this to me?
Because I don't think Kevin can do 6. I can't do 5.
Okay. 5 cruise lines in 10 seconds. Bird, your time begins now.
The Carnival, the Mermaid, the Odyssey, the Plankton, the Algae, the American.
Damn, they called our bluff.
The U.S. Manatee.
The USS Manatee.
I know nothing about boats, yachts, ships.
I was hoping they were going to raise it. They called us on it.
I'm so not aquatic.
Yeah, Virginia wasn't having that.
5?
I can't do 5.
I
and I've cruised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got Royal Caribbean. I got Carnival.
Smell that,
got
Denny's?
Norwegian.
Smell that?
Princess.
All right, the round's over, guys.
I think that's it, though. I think there's
That's
only
it.
5.
Tap, tap, tap.
Smells like the summer rig.
Oh. You going to take that over there, Riggy?
Yeah.
I love when Kevin has no fight in
He's like,
him.
yep, taking it all day.
Whatever.
All day long.
Been taking it for 20-something years.
I got to play and
What's
host.
another day? Okay, this is going to be the tiebreaker right here. Final topic. You started off, Virginia. U.S. states beginning with the letter M.
U.S. states beginning with the letter M. I'm going to say Kevin can do 3.
Okay. Denny's.
I think Bert could do 4.
Bert can do 4.
I think Kevin can do 5.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
You really do. You try to go through, like, how many can I do? All right. What about my friend?
I'm going to say do it, Kev.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think of 6.
I got it. I had it. It's locked.
Michigan, Maine, Minnesota, Maryland, Montana. Is that it?
No. I mean, yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You can't ask for help. What's this?
He already had 5.
He had 5. He wanted to know if he had met his goal.
Damn it, I could only think of 5. That's why I didn't want to raise it to 6. Mississippi got me.
It's a tough topic.
Sorry, Bird.
Okay. That is a comeback dub here.
Of course.
What are we doing today?
Oh, we're going through the classic Do It Bitch punishment. So we've got just a few more left on the wheel here.
So the good news is
reload it.
you've done this before. It's not going to be like something new and scary.
Do I hate a positive winning Virginia? Oh,
It's tough.
It's tough, man.
It's tough.
Sorest winner in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, how?
Yeah.
The injustice.
Suck it, mijos.
Okay, we got Jbird and Denny's about ready to pay off punishment here for losing Do It Bitch to myself and Virginia today. Close nail biter, 3-2 the final score. Now, we got several punishments here on the wheel, and I believe the one that came up is eating bag salad from Taylor Farms. Is that the one that you had, Virginia?
That is the one that we had. I tried to buy it. I could not find a bag of Taylor Farms.
You should have just came to my house. I had like 3 bags in my refrigerator. And I looked at my girlfriend. I go, what the hell are these doing in here?
That's probably where you got it from.
I'm breaking cigarettes.
Crushing things.
Yeah, I think it is. I've been eating food all across the state. Some good restaurants, some not very good.
So it's not easy to nail down where exactly you picked up your parasite.
I've had Taco Bell.
Well, I think any of us could say that if you've left your house. You don't know where you got it.
You're right. But it is kind of funny that I have been eating so many bags of lettuce.
Trying to be healthy.
Trying to be.
And put yourself in the emergency room.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe as we do spin the wheel, though, it has come up on the punishment for ashing a cigarette in the mouth.
Oh, that should help my illness. By the way, it's great to be back at work.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, it's just awesome. So we have to smoke it ourselves.
You smoke it and then ash in each other's mouth.
By the way, this is officially the 4th cigarette I've ever had in my life, and all 4 have been on this show.
Yeah. We do a lot of things that are not necessarily good for your health. It's the KVJ way.
The problem is, I don't know how to smoke a cigarette. I usually inhale it like it's,
like it's like green.
WEED.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. Yeah, you don't need to inhale. What you're trying to do is just create a nice ash on that, so you can blow it right out. Yeah. It's a nasty habit.
I'm not being dramatic. This is real.
That's rough. Yeah, just build up that cherry nice and long, so you get a good ash. Yeah, don't inhale. There you go. Look at
I'm
Bird
just stoking it.
Yeah. You can tell Denny's has been around. Look at Denny's ash already.
I used to smoke cigs.
Yeah, Denny's got impressive ash going already. Yeah. Whoa.
No
Good
cameras.
Heavens. Okay. All right, the ashes are getting close.
Oh, Denny's is making smoke rings.
Yeah, I used to blow smoke rings.
Denny's looks like a movie star over here smoking a cigarette, doesn't he?
Please don't throw me in the briar patch.
Let me guess. You learned that at Cotillion?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Jbird looks so rough and awkward. Denny's actually just enjoying himself.
Yeah, the pleasure's there.
Secondhand smoke is real.
I know. I see our boss looking
It smells like a bar in here.
They love this.
Oh, a cheap bar.
Oh, no. We have a pregnant coworker.
She better not come in here, right?
Yeah, this ain't the place.
And also, not the greatest thing to say on the air either.
All right, I got a pretty big ash going on.
All right, do it. Go.
Okay.
So now it gets in my mouth, right?
Okay.
Great punishment, guys.
All right. Okay, Denny's is ready to ash in the bird's mouth. Okay, open up, sweet baby. Okay. There it goes. Oh. Look how it went down his throat.
Oh my God.
I swallowed some.
No.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, man.
I'll pour some water on that.
I just aged 10 years.
Oh, it does. My gosh.
I can feel it
Just
in my
reminds you how
eyes.
terrible these
Oh,
things are
gosh.
for you.
Not big enough.
That's
Okay,
good.
yeah,
That's good.
that's
That's
good.
plenty. That's plenty.
Get the fan off of it. Get the fan off of it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it from coming by me.
Okay. All right, Jbird is about to ash in Denny's mouth. Okay. Look at Bird's crying. Hey, look, he doesn't know how to flick it off. Look at him trying to flick it off.
Ow! The whole cherry came in my mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. But all of a sudden, I kind of want a beer.
Yeah, look at you. I feel alive, huh?
You guys want to go to the
Yeah, we got to put those things out.
Put that
now.
ciggy out.
Oh, my
Put it in the water.
gosh.
Good gosh.
Wow. Oh, that is rough.
I feel lightheaded.
Yeah.
Hit my tonsil.
I'm sorry, dog.
We got to fumigate this place now.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
I see a meeting in our future.
Dude, that makes you so lightheaded. I
It does.
forget that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's basically minutes of your life just leaving your body.
That's just
After the week he's had.
add it to the clock, dog.
Look at Denny's with the biggest fan known
He
to
is.
man.
Yeah, we're trying to air this thing out now.
Just circulating the smoke
Gosh.
at this point.
Oh, my goodness.
He wants to make sure everybody gets a little bit in their mouth.
Yeah, it does smell that bad in here. Okay. All right. Well, fellas, nice job. Punishment paid off.
That was great.
All good.
I feel like I just walked into the snuggery.
Yes. It does kind of have that feel, doesn't it?
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Crazy story where a Tesla slammed into a home in Pompano Beach, leaving the homeowner dealing with extensive damage. The homeowner said that they're grateful that nobody inside was hurt, but now they're hoping the people seen running from the scene will come forward. And it was all caught on home surveillance video as the Tesla plowed right into the garage of this home in Pompano.
Fam, I'm stuck, fam. You ain't hurt, is it? Fam, this took control by itself. Ain't you hurt? Oh, no, fam. I'm stuck, fam. Okay, I'm gonna try to help you, bro.
We heard a loud noise like a bomb. But if the cars and the other stuff was not there, they would have continued and came into my bedroom while I was sleeping, and it would have been a whole different story.
The homeowner is left picking up pieces of her broken home now, but is hoping that the men in the video will be found. We did reach out to the Broward Sheriff's Office to get an update about the crash and whether or not anyone has been identified or located. Still waiting to hear back.
Wow, that's so wild. I mean, this keeps happening. People driving cars into people's homes. You would think in your home you're safe from vehicles on the road, but not at all.
You would think in your home you're safe.
No.
But yeah, you got to put like boulders in front of your house.
Yeah,
That's
maybe that's
crazy.
it. Maybe that is what you got to start doing.
I do see that sometimes because there's certain neighborhoods, especially by me in Tequesta, there's like turny, curvy roads. And some people do have like full boulders in front of their house. And you're like, wow, somebody probably almost drove into their house and they put that boulder there as a preventative measure.
Yeah, I guess you got to. Well, it's not just Florida where people are squirrely. In Roy, Washington, a woman has been booked into jail for allegedly attacking her mom and a neighbor before leading police on a chase that ended in a head-on crash. It all started when deputies responded to a domestic violence call. The caller said her 42-year-old daughter was completely naked and assaulted her with a gardening handsaw.
Oh, my gosh.
The woman even struck her mom and a family dog with a pickup truck.
Sorry.
That
Was the
is
dog okay?
insane.
Wow.
Insane.
The mom and her daughter took her phone, so she had to run to a neighbor's house to escape and call 911. Deputies tried to pull the woman over, but she led officers in on a pursuit. They used that pit maneuver to stop the truck, and the woman, who was still nude, was arrested right after that and taken into custody.
Please tell me there's video of this.
There's video of everything.
Yep.
Unless we do something. And then sometimes it doesn't work.
I'm
And
sorry
we lost
didn't
the
get it,
video.
Kev. Yeah.
We didn't get it.
Yeah. There's a driver in Texas that's now facing a manslaughter charge for killing rising boxer Hannah Rapp. This is an insane story. It was on Saturday morning. She was cycling with her boyfriend, and the driver, 31-year-old Charles Medina, sped past the couple. And Rapp's boyfriend decided to yell and raise his arms. Maybe he cut a little close or whatever. So the driver slams on his brakes, skids to a stop, and then puts his vehicle in reverse, accelerates, and slams into Rapp with his vehicle, knocking her backwards into the road.
Oh, my. And he killed her.
Yeah, he told investigators he believed the cyclists were trying to flag him down and reversed slowly. But deputies say, yeah, if you reverse slowly, we wouldn't see the skid marks right here. And it also crushed your rear hatch on your vehicle. That's not a slow. Yeah, now they've arrested on manslaughter charges. But I mean, that just sounds to me like straight out murder using your vehicle.
I mean, horrible.
Right.
A car can turn into a weapon.
It sounds like it did on this.
Thank goodness that boyfriend was there to be the witness, because if it would have just been her by herself, he might have got away with it.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have known what happened to instigate him.
Just insane.
And the girl didn't even do anything. She was just cycling in front of her man. Her man said something to the guy that sped by.
Right.
And she got killed for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. That's why it's not worth it.
Damn.
Not worth it. Yeah, people immediately flip out and try to kill people and yell at them on the road. There's a man in New York who's saying a concert goer urinated on him, his wife, and his 8-year-old niece during a Morgan Wallen show at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium on Saturday.
And all kind of checks.
Yeah, it could happen, yeah. Now, the thing that is kind of crazy about this story is that, he says that they turned around, they saw the guy, the urine was coming out, he was still exposed. So they run and they go and they tell the cops about it. And this is kind of where it all comes down. He's talking to the cops right here about saying, hey, go arrest this guy that peed on us.
And again, I'm not blaming you because you can only do what the law is stating, right? But I'm going to make it known that I had a gentleman whip his out at a Morgan Wallen concert on me, my brother, and my niece, and the Maryland State Police can do nothing about it. Not a thing. And it's absolutely okay, and they're going to say, do what you want to do if you want to press charges.
Well, they were just basically saying we hadn't seen anything, so we can't just go arrest somebody who's going to deny it.
They got to investigate it.
Yeah, and so when you're at a concert, sometimes it might be hard. I know there are cameras everywhere, but to have a camera being able to detect that in a crowd, especially if like you're in the lawn area, which that often will happen.
So if someone's peeing on you, you have to film them?
Well, I think what they're saying is that they're like, how do we have any kind of proof? Like, we're going to arrest this guy, and it's going to be, you said that he did. He's going to say that he didn't. So
yeah, they have to at least investigate, and that sometimes takes time. And people think you can just go up to a police officer and say, arrest that person. But then anybody could go up to a police officer and say that. They have to go then talk to the other party. They got to get their side of the story. They got to come to a conclusion. They got to talk to witnesses.
If there was any witnesses that saw this guy peeing,
that's what he needs.
And they need to come forward right now and help this guy out.
He's got his brother and they got the niece, so
yeah,
I would assume there's at least two. So we'll see. But here's a little bit of them talking about the incident.
I literally feel something on my leg. My wife feels something on her leg. My niece is standing on the seats, instead of sitting on them. And my wife says, whatever that gentleman's doing is all over my leg. And at that point, I kind of seen him bend over out of the corner of my eye. So I turned to look. He has his hanging completely out, and he's urinating all over the back of my seat, my wife's leg, my niece. And he's looking at me saying, it's good, bro, it's good. At that point, I kind of grabbed him, pushed him back, and said, what the are you doing? You're all over me.
Oh,
I believe that guy.
I do too.
Yeah, I do
that
as
guy's
well.
That guy's story is consistent. You can tell he's pissed off.
And pissed on.
And I can see this happening at any concert. Where
I can too.
Drinking and some outlaw goes out there.
Right.
We draw the line, though, at you've peed on the child. Now you're leaving on a stretcher.
And the other thing, too, we always assume it's just alcohol. How do you know it's not alcohol and something else someone's on?
True.
Which makes them so out of their mind.
He may not even remember any of it.
Yeah.
There's another video that's going viral. A Chicago Cubs fan smacked a younger man upside the head for not standing during the national anthem.
America, bitch.
That's what he said to him.
Yeah. The younger man eventually did end up standing up after the smack, and Chicago police are aware of the viral video. So far, no police report's been filed. Here's a little bit of the incident. Not stand up, you can hear him yelling at him and all that stuff. Now, I don't know. I mean, you know, can you lay hands on somebody simply because they didn't stand for the national anthem?
If that happened at the Moose Lodge, that kid would be leaving on a stretcher.
That didn't stand up?
Yes.
But now the fight has taken over the national anthem. Everyone's looking at the fight. They're screaming
they're turning
while
around
they're
looking at that.
singing. So what's worse here?
We kind of lost it anyway. Yeah, to me, I would imagine that the law would say that you cannot put hands on somebody who does not stand for the anthem.
You can't. You're not supposed to be violent.
Yeah, but this is America.
No, I get the emotion behind it, but I don't know if the courts are gonna. Then again, it depends on who the judge is.
Exactly. This one could go either way.
Yeah, definitely could. And this is a kind of a crazy story. There was a couple and their 3 sons who set out for a day of hiking, and they got caught up in a flash flood, and only the daughter, who's like, I don't think I'm going to go on the hike, survived.
Oh, my gosh.
Now she's the sole survivor of her family.
Is this those Texas?
This was in southern Utah on Friday. So a lot of the country's got some pretty extreme weather. We've been really blessed here. Now, I guess we got drought issues. We're not getting any rain whatsoever. But, you got that possible Hurricane Bertha that's happening in the Gulf. And then you've got all the flooding in Texas. You got it in Utah. You got it in the Midwest. It's just crazy.
Yeah, because there is some bad rain going on, too. Because I just read something where it's the hottest, but there's also rain coming.
It's a lot.
New York City, there was pictures that were like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Cascading water into the subway stations. Flooding. This one lady got off a bus and literally got swept away.
It's crazy.
It was crazy video out of New York City.
Is she okay?
Wild.
I don't know. I didn't see the end of it.
Yeah. Summertime's getting wild. It really is. And honestly, being up north, I don't know if it's any better than being here in South Florida. I know it's hot. It's crazy, but,
We were in New York. It was hotter in New York than it was in Florida.
Yeah.
How's that fair?
Yeah.
You think that too, Kev? It was hotter in New York?
It didn't have the humidity, but it was just, you would be standing there and you'd be sweating. It felt like you were in South Florida.
It was 108 index, it said.
With hot flashes?
With hot flashes.
Not good.
It's not good.
Didn't feel fair because you go up north to escape the heat.
Yeah, exactly.
And you definitely did not.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
I gotta tell you that 2026 FIFA World Cup did pretty good for itself. It is the most lucrative sporting event in history. They say it generated an estimated $20 billion in economic boost for the United States. $20 billion just for the United States. That is, for roughly half of the tournament's $40 billion in global economic activity. That is according to Bank of America's stats. $40 billion that thing generated. And they say that their estimate does not include spending by international visitors. I mean, the actual economic impact is likely higher than $20 billion for the United States.
Wow.
That was a big thing. It's great to have that. And FIFA itself did okay. They brought in $9 billion. The organization of FIFA alone. And they're saying, that was probably a pretty good idea to bump it up to 48 teams. In fact, now they're saying, you know what? Maybe next one we should do 64 teams. That's what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be like March Madness. It's pretty crazy. Lionel Messi, he also made an announcement following his team's loss. He talked about the pain being immense, and he said, in time, this wound will heal. He said, but I also hold on to all the good things, to the matches we came back to win by giving everything we had, and that will remain forever in our memories. To support an entire country that, together with the hard work and effort of this group, helped us once again become one of the best teams in the world. So he was very humble in his statement, and also congratulated Spain on winning their championship. So very profitable stuff. A couple other things I got on my mind. I'm hoping today LeBron James announces he's coming back to the Miami Heat. He is the odds-on favorite it's the odds-on favorite for him to go to the Heat.
Not for 1 year, not for 2 years, not for 3, not for 4. Remember the last time he did
I think now instead of years, he might say weeks.
Yeah.
Not for 1 week, not for 2 weeks, not for 3 weeks. I don't know that he's got more than a year in him. So
Is this real?
Yeah.
He's really coming back to the Heat?
Yeah.
Could be.
Huh.
Yeah, everybody's still kind of just waiting to see his announcement, but the Heat have a 47% chance of landing him. The Cavs, they give a 30% chance. The Warriors, 16%. But he's leaving the Lakers, and he's looking for a new home.
Wasn't he playing on the Lakers with his kid?
He was. And they signed his kid to a guaranteed contract for the year, and then LeBron told him he was leaving.
Yeah, because remember LeBron was like, I want to end my career with my kid in L.A.
I think he said he wanted to play with his kid.
Oh.
Unlike a lot of parents, after you play with your kid for a while, you get bored and you want to move on.
Yeah.
What's the furthest town I can go from L.A. to get away from my kid? Ooh, Miami.
Try not to work with your family. Trust me. It doesn't work out sometimes.
Yeah. And unfortunately, on a sad note, too, I was all high on the Marlins before the All-Star break, and now they've lost 7 in a row.
Oh, damn.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, kind of returning back to form. So
we're back, baby.
Yeah, back to earth, I guess. What you got on your mind today, Jbird?
Well, I just know that when I had that UFO encounter, the one that really, really kind of changed my life, it's actually about a year now.
That probe.
The one I saw with Twigs, and we both jumped back. It was massive. A lot of people don't believe us, and I understand that. I get that. But it is tough when you've seen something and you've experienced something. People don't believe it. We know what we saw. We know what we experienced. We talk about it all the time. But I got a list of some celebrities here. These are celebrities that have had either a UFO, we're talking big major encounter, or a alien encounter. You tell me if you believe them or not, okay? You've got Kesha, yes or no?
I don't know. She sings a lot about being drunk and taking drugs.
Right. Yeah.
So, look, as a person who enjoys intoxication, I don't know if I can be trusted to talk about an alien encounter that I had while I was intoxicated.
So that's a no for you with Kesha?
That's on the fence.
She's not the person I put in front of Congress.
Okay. Okay. You've got Post Malone. Had a experience at 16 upstate New York.
Okay.
Would you believe him? His encounter, or again?
I believe he believes it. I believe that they all believe it. But yeah, I think both these people you just named, they like substances.
They like to get effed up.
All right. Kurt Russell, he was flying an airplane while the Phoenix Lights were going on, and he's supposedly the one that the first report from the 1997 Phoenix Lights. Do you believe a Kurt Russell?
All right.
Best one you had yet.
He is the most credible.
All right, I'll just do a couple more. Okay. She saw 3 beings. They came into her room. Demi Lovato.
Yeah, no.
Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell do I believe that.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to do that. He's very into it.
He's considered a top dog in the UFO community.
Yeah, from Blink-182.
He speaks with authority, and he sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
All right, last one I'll do. Fran Drescher. Do you believe a Fran Drescher?
I believe that she believes it. To me, honestly, the most credible voices are the people that know aeronautics, and they see things, and they know what is possible and what's not possible, and they can rule out a lot of things already in their mind. That's why I think they're bringing the right people in front of Congress.
Like you and Twigs.
Kesha, Post Malone, yeah.
Well, see, that's what sucks. Is I've come in here so many times. I saw something weird in the sky, guys. I saw something weird in the sky. And I never said it was a UFO. I just didn't know what it was. The thing me and Twigs saw was without a doubt a UAP, a UFO, something you cannot explain.
It couldn't have been a drone.
There's no way this was a drone. Not even close. There's no shot. I bet my life on it.
Dang.
That's how strongly I feel.
All right.
Do you believe me?
I do believe you.
I believe you believe it.
See, that's what you say to crazy people. I believe that you believe you saw it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's, unless you have some kind of aeronautic experience, that to me is the most credible voice that can rule it out. Not to say that anybody else is not credible, but if you're asking, and the whole question seems to be how believable is it, that's the top tier for me. Now, I would believe other people may have seen something interesting, but they may have seen something they don't understand.
Goldie Hawn said 3 beings came up and were touching her face. She woke up and they were let her. Do you believe her?
So her and her man, Toy, both had their own individual experiences, not together.
They both did in different decades. Kurt Russell's is actually is documented.
Sure. Oh, I know, yeah.
His is documented.
His is a little bit more.
Goldie Hawn, she's out like in the desert.
Now we're getting a little convenient.
But her story was way before Kurt Russell's.
Sure.
Yeah. But did she tell it after he told his because she wanted to be more like her man?
No, she told this story way before 1997 that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Look, I'm trying just the facts, man.
Everybody that has a story also loves aliens and talks about it a lot.
That's not a true statement. Not everyone that loves aliens
in this room.
Well, that's a true statement. Yes, I'm always looking up, but then I have to sit down because I have vertigo.
If anyone had to have an alien story, let's just be thankful it's Jbird that has the.
I know, and it sucks. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're just saying that, or you're drunk or high, or you have the weird whatever podcast." I'm like, all right, all valid excuses. I get the self-doubt, but this. I can't even explain it because I'm preaching to nobody.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
I wanted to ask you guys a question, or maybe just for the general audience, because I don't know if you guys even know. I have a girlfriend that just started taking Adderall for anxiety.
Okay.
Is this a thing? I thought Adderall was for ADHD and like helping yourself to focus.
Well, I think Adderall's got different functions, but I personally got an opinion about Adderall. I think it's overprescribed. I think there's a lot of recreational use. I think a lot of people don't need Adderall. Now, I'm not saying other people don't, but I know a lot of people who don't need Adderall that abuse Adderall. And you can tell because their mind is all over the place. They interrupt. They don't ever let you talk. You can tell, especially if you're around people all the time and then they act different.
Yeah, it does make people act a little wiggy. And does the person who's on Adderall not realize they're acting wiggy?
I don't know, but sometimes it can make you feel like you are, I don't want to say invincible, but every idea you have is just, woo, it's speed.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's speed.
It says here that Adderall is a stimulant that causes nervousness and usually makes anxiety much worse.
Yeah, if you were to give me an Adderall, because I have bad panic disorder kind of a thing, it would freak me out. I would start sweating. I would get squirrely. It would cause a major panic attack. Yeah, for me, that would be...
So it's not for anxiety.
I've never heard it for anxiety, but that does not make me right.
I'm weirded out. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think you got some bad information, Virginia?
Well, this is what I was told by this girlfriend of mine, that she's having anxiety and they gave her Adderall. By they, I mean like a doctor.
Not everything.
She's not scoring it on the corner. She's getting it from a physician.
Yeah, not everything is. I think there's some misconceptions about it. It's not always for ADHD. It's for other conditions, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Kevin's going to get a long email about Bird knows nothing about medicine. Which is true.
And yeah, it's true for me too. I don't know either. That's why I'm asking the question.
It sounds weird to have it for anxiety.
I thought that too, but I wanted to see if it passed the sniff test for anybody who takes it or is a doctor.
Yeah, somebody texted in. They said they could also prescribe cocaine for them. That might help them. So, yeah, if you're looking for all the things you could take, then
if you're looking to lock in.
I don't know who this Dr. Feelgood is that's coming up with these prescriptions, but yeah, there's other things you could take as well.
If you want to get your work done.
It helps with anxiety and cleaning your house.
Yeah.
In 30 minutes, you clean the whole house.
Cocaine seems like that would be anxiety too, right?
Something, yeah. Imagine getting that prescription. All right, we got some fun stuff here as we wrap up the summer with Camp KVJ. Got a couple more weeks left before the kids go back to school. And today you can pick up a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and Mounts Botanical Garden, plus a $100 Visa gift card from Love the Palm Beaches. We got Olivia on here from Boynton Beach. Hello, Olivia.
Say hi, baby. She's getting a little shy.
That's
Say
okay.
hi, Olivia.
I am too. I feel a little shy myself.
Mommy can help her.
Hello, Olivia. Okay, Mommy, maybe you can be the translator.
She's a little
for
shy.
her. Okay. Well, you guys can play together. Okay.
Mom, this is a hard game, though. Be prepared.
Yes, very challenging. Okay. Maybe Olivia can give you the answers here. We're going to be playing clips of animal noises. You just got to tell us if it is the real animal or if it's producer Denny's that is making the noise. Okay, the first noise that we have for you is a bald eagle that is warding off a predator coming after its nest. Is this a real bald eagle or is this Denny's making the noise? Ooh.
Olivia, is it real or fake? Is it Denny's? Yeah. That's real?
You know, whatever you
Trust
said,
your
Olivia?
gut, Mom.
Yeah.
Trust your gut, Mom.
That's not real. That's not Denny's. Or that's not a real eagle. That's Denny's.
You're going to say that one is Denny's? Okay,
Wow.
yeah. No, actually, Denny's is good, but that was actually the real bald eagle right here. Yeah, you can hear it so you can get it next time.
That's what it sounds like when I drop my
She
pizza.
said it was real.
Wait, so she got it right and Mom got it wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to take her answer then.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, well, then that's good. Yeah, we'll count with Olivia.
She overrides you, Mom.
Olivia's 4, by the way, so we're working through this. So,
Cutie.
Yeah,
We'll
so
get
we got a
through it.
4-year-old here.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it through this. Okay, the next thing we got here for you is we've got bats in a cave, Olivia. What do you think about this? Are these real bats in a cave or is this Denny's?
Eek, 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 eek.
You can tell they're grossed out. They're like, eek. It's like must be a dirty cave.
Was that one bat or several? I couldn't. It sounded like a
I think it might have just been one. They're pretty grossed out by the cave. They look really. It sounds a little bit like that bald eagle.
A lot like the bald eagle.
What do you think about that, Olivia? Is that a real bat or was that Denny's making that noise?
She's shaking her head. No, that's not real.
That's not
Denny's.
real. Okay, there you go. That's Denny's.
Yay.
Nice job, Olivia. Okay, we got one more here for you. This is a dog sled pulling the owner through the snow. What do you think about this? Is this Denny's or animal?
Mush. 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 Mush.
Wow, guy's great with
Is
a
it
lip.
real or Denny's? Denny's.
I heard that one.
Say it again. Yeah, she said Denny's.
I did hear that. Okay. Very nice. Okay, it's nice to know that Olivia's there. For a second, I thought this was just a mom playing for herself, which I don't blame you. It's a great prize.
Yeah, here's the twist that there is no child.
I think that's happened to us a couple times.
I'm fine with that. Look, if you trick us, you win.
I'm with you.
No, she's definitely here. We play every morning in the car.
Oh, you do. She loves it. It's like a favorite game for her, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, you're going to be able to take Olivia to Rapids Water Park. She's going to love Mounts Botanical Garden as well. The butterflies, all kinds of cool stuff they got there. And then you're going to love the $100 Visa gift card. That's going to be able to get some stuff at the gift shop from Love the Palm Beaches, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Olivia.
I said, thank you. Bye. Nope, she's not talking.
Nope, and again, we're going to clam up.
Giving that DJ nothing.
No, Mom, we got our stuff. Just hang up and let's move away. No more singing and dancing for the DJs. All right, well, thanks, Mom. It was a lovely time playing.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, this person want to know if they're a jerk for a dog poop booby trap they made. They say that they get a lot of deliveries at their home. They work from home, and so they can see about everything that's going on. They said they have an 8-foot planter between their driveway and their grass right in front of the front door, and it goes all the way out to the sidewalk. But they say the delivery people like to drive past the driveway and walk up the grass so they can toss the package on the porch and not have to walk up 7 steps. I'm truly sick of them walking on the grass while we're in this drought, trying not to water it. And they're starting to put a path right there in my beautiful grass. And I've complained to all the delivery services. I said, hey, can you leave a note that they shouldn't be walking through the grass? They continue to do it. And they call out a couple in particular, the big names, that they are doing it to her grass. And they say, I'm expecting multiple deliveries today. So what I did was I picked 8 days worth of dog poo up from my 3 dogs, and I've now scattered it on the path where they like to walk on the grass, hoping that they will start going the path that I want them to go. Do you think this is mean and vindictive, or is it just the right thing to do to teach them a lesson? Am I the jerk?
This is so annoying. So the shortest distance between 2 places is a straight line. That's what these people are trying to do. They're just trying to walk a straight line to put your package in the spot where they need to put it and get the hell out of there as quick as possible. If you don't want them on your lawn, maybe put one of those bins at the edge of your yard that says Amazon packages go in here, and they will put the packages in the bin and keep it moving. They're just trying to do their job efficiently and quickly. And by putting dog turds where they're going to step, I think you're kind of annoying.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction.
So you want them to step in dog poo, and then now you want your Amazon driver to be pissed off and throw your stuff. Okay, that's smart.
It's also a good way to not get your packages on time.
Where do you get those bins that you're speaking of?
My girlfriend's got one. I think you can just buy them off Amazon. They sell them, ironically.
Funny enough, yeah.
I think you just put a sign on there, hey, all packages go in here. Yeah. And then they just put it in there for you.
Grant said they're going to just take your package and throw it in the poop.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think you think this is a clever way to do it. And I'm not sure you're going to get the kind of reaction that you're hoping out of it.
You're not clever. You're just going to make them angry. And they probably don't even know that you've complained that they're walking in this path because you have a different driver all the time. I never have the same driver.
Yeah.
I don't have the same driver either. And I order a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then would I rather have a path of dead grass, or would I rather have a path that's full of dog poop? I think I'd go with the dead grass. In fact, if anything else, maybe you need to just go in with it and make a nice little path where they're going, make it look nice, and then they can walk up conveniently and easily, and it still looks good in your yard.
Put stepping stones there or rocks there and make it cute and make it the shortest distance between the point where they are and the point where they want to leave the package, because that's where they will walk. Yep. It's what they're trained to do. They're being timed.
There's no need to burn down the whole town on this one.
Yeah. About 70% of people say you're not justified to do your dog poop booby trap. So
that means there's 30% out there that wants.
They like it. They're like, oh, that's clever. That's good.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about this person? Want to know if they're a jerk for not supporting their wife's move to gray. It says, my wife has been slowly letting her hair begin to go gray. I think she's beautiful, and I often compliment her on her appearance, but she caught me off guard this past weekend when she asked me if I thought she was looking older with the gray hair. I assured her she looked fine. I guess that's not what she wanted to hear, and she asked again. So I told her, well, I mean, it does make you look a little bit more mature. And boy, was that the wrong word. She said you never say something like that to a woman, especially the one you love. And then we didn't go out that night and didn't do anything the rest of the weekend.
Well, I just don't like when people ask you a question about, an opinion, and then you give them their opinion, and then they get mad about your opinion. Well, don't ask the question then.
It's a sensitive thing, especially for women who have maybe their whole lives based everything on their looks. When those looks go, it's kind of, whoa.
So is the lesson in life, lie to your partner?
I think so.
Really?
In this case, I would say he should have just said, babe, you look gorgeous. You've always looked gorgeous. I don't notice anything different. And then shut the hell up.
So if someone wants honest feedback from you and you love them, and then you give them honest feedback, you're the jerk?
I don't think he's a jerk so much as maybe didn't handle it right, considering her fragile state of mind.
But how would you handle if your genuine feeling, and she's asking you, do you like the gray hair better? And he's like, Well, no, not really. I mean, it makes you look more mature, and I prefer it when you dye it. Now, I guess she's going to be running off to the hairstylist to get it, turned back. But now he feels guilty, and she's giving him attitude that he doesn't seem to love her as she is, which I think he does. She asked, she's like, your preference. What do you like? When I color my hair or let it go gray? And he let her know that he prefers when she colors it, and then he gets attitude for it.
I don't like lying to my partner.
Then don't get married.
Well, yeah, if you have to lie.
I don't think it's so much of a lie as like a cushion for their feelings.
Well, but no, what I'm saying is sometimes people can give kind, honest feedback if someone asks them an honest question. It wasn't like he said, all right, you old hag, now go out there and die.
He might as well, though.
So you're saying, it's always
That's
lie.
what she heard because she's sensitive about it. And so you got to really keep that in mind, that maybe her hormones are not helping her make rational thought decisions.
What if someone's got like a shirt they like and they want to wear and you don't like it? As the partner, do you just say you're not wearing that and make them go upstairs and change it?
Nah.
Because I saw that with my own eyes.
Still happens.
Yeah, so they want to know, is it better sometimes just to lie to spare somebody's feelings? And that is the ultimate question. Now, I asked, are you a jerk for telling your wife you don't love her gray hair better? And 80% of people said no. So they don't think you're the jerk. It's definitely more on her, according to what people were saying. But yeah, it is a weird thing that sometimes people will do that, and you are not allowed to be honest when they ask you a pointed question.
Look, if I ask you, hey, do I look fat in this? And you tell me I do, I'm going to go, I asked the question.
Right. You know I will tell you the truth. But I ask Panda that. Sometimes he'll tell me I don't look fat in it, and I know I do.
But you're kind of insane though.
But so this chick is probably insane too.
Really? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if you're married to a woman, lie to her.
That's so not what I.
A little white lie about her appearance ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I think you should never offer up. You should dye your hair, Virginia. It looks great. I think you're a jerk then. But if you come to me and say, do you think I look better when my hair's dyed or when it's gray?
Yeah.
And they want honest feedback. Right. You want me to lie about that? And lie? Right. Oh, no, I ain't going out like that.
Die on that hill then.
No, you can be whatever. I throw in the towel. I throw. This is what married men do. They throw it.
That's it. Sometimes you just can't win.
You just wore me down like we were married.
Now you know how Panda feels.
Poor son of a biscuit.
Well, I asked KVJ TV, should you lie to spare feelings? And 63% of the people said no, you should not. 37% of people say that you should lie to spare the feeling. So if your wife is going gray and she asks you, do you like the gray better? And you tell her no, and she gets all butthurt. There's about 30% of people said, you should have just lied, man. Just lie.
So lying's good. I got you.
30% think
so.
All right. It's a 70-30. Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah. All right, before we get to the after the show, Jbird, as always, going to be closing things up here with his thought for the day.
We talked a lot about this today. A white lie is just a regular lie wearing a nice outfit.
Yes.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.